Hi, welcome to my reading. I haven't done a reading in a while. I decided to come out here feeling moisturized and refreshed. And I was hearing, basically, I get a lot of downloads, so a lot of the transmissions that I get are like secretive or something. So right now, there's an air or energy of using services work, and there's some kind of mystery or secret behind it. And I say it's a mystery because I get to look into it, so I get to look at the clues and whatnot and see what's going on. So people do service or have services because it makes them feel good. It's a part of life path, right? It brings happiness to do philanthropic work, or it's opening up your channels to being guided and allowing to be helped by others, basically. So that's that. Happiness, I am aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path, like I mentioned. Imagination, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Did I close? Yes, I did. Like I said, feeling happy and moisturized right now. And I just felt like I needed to go live. And yeah, acceptance. I'm learning to accept that, I'm learning to accept the things I cannot change, right? It's interesting. I don't know what this reading is about. I really don't. Empathy, yeah. I just felt like I should come up here and do a reading. That's all I felt. So I was like, okay, clues. Let's get some clues. So we're going to do tarot and then activations because I want to tap into those activations and see what's changing. Yeah, DNA clearing, DNA activation initiated. So that was something else that I was getting for the downloads. So if you've been under the sun for a while, then it's like download finished type energy, initiation complete, ready type stuff. So there's been a lot of people who were jumping down rabbit holes lately, but that's like, natural. So Page of Swords, this is like spying or looking into receiving or looking into something of the past. Yeah, so it's almost as if there's energy here of like, what are the fruits of your labor? Yeah, and then the well, right? It's definitely like something being brought to the attention of the divine, or yeah, something that is a constancy. But instead, I don't like using constancy anymore. I like to use continuity, continuation. I'm just gonna say, and longevity. So it's like the embrace of longevity and continuation that somebody is looking into. Okay, so this is like it's like efficiency. Yeah, 323, efficiency. So someone's looking into the efficiency of something. That's interesting. It's definitely going to cause huge changes. It's funny how the tower came up to acceptance, right? Which is like things don't have to change. Okay, so in this card, the tower is not breaking. There's just light shining on the tower, so divine intervention. And then the person with the mask is falling off. So it's almost as if there's a strong tower here, one that does not fall. And someone is realizing if the tower doesn't fall, it means that they are the ones falling. That's interesting. That's so interesting. That's where the denial is at. That's so interesting. It's as if somebody is realizing like, okay, if everything I said is inaccurate, right? So it's like one of those fears they try to project onto like high priestesses and stuff. It's like if everything I said doesn't happen, it means that I was lying, right? So it's like somebody is realizing they were false or something. Yeah. And that's why there's like happiness, because they're realizing like, wait a minute. Yeah, compassion. The frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so that unconditional love can flow from source through the heart and into the world. So this is the energy. This is funny enough. This is the energy collectively that we're in. And high priests and high priestesses and people who are divine, this is what we're feeling right now. That's the energy of compassion. It's that like construct that makes us like actually helps us define or see our immortality as spirit. You know what I mean? Like that's what it is. And it's like people are truly realizing that they are false because of this, because it cannot change. The pillars will stand between heaven and earth. this is something that is existent. This is not false. It's not fake. And so it's like they're realizing they're being thrown off. Yeah, allowance coming up again right before acceptance. It's like the imagination, it's like people are severely underestimating their imagination. It's like people, their whole lives, and this is why I keep mentioning imagination, their whole lives they were told to stop imagining things. That's the problem. Stop imagining things. Oh, it's all in your imagination. Oh, those things don't happen. It's a fable. It's a fairy tale. It's a myth, right? But that's the power of the imagination. It's all metaphysical, right? Everything that we learn that's mythology or folklore is just symbolism. And we need to be able to see the higher perspective of all of it to be able to understand truly the lessons that we have been given to understand the formula of, basically, as civilization. And it's like people are just realizing that that's not going to change. Like that whole spectrum of death and adaptability is not going to change. That's the continuation and longevity we have instead of a constancy. It's not something that is just there, right? It's not something that's stuck in time, right? It in itself uses uses time as a tool, right? That's it in itself is utilizing its own powers. It's self-existing, right? Which means that it only exists within itself. That's the power of compassion and allowance as well. These are all not just portals. These are frequencies. And once you tap into the higher frequencies, you're able to see these dimensions, which is what the symbolism is for, right? Change coming right on top of acceptance. The frequency of change supports our ability to gracefully dance with the forever changing nature of reality, both inward and outward, so that we can appreciate the sweet release of the old and the birth of the new. Like I said, it's very self-existing power that its catalyst is not every single person. Its catalyst is not the outworld experience of reality. It's itself. Adaptability is because of adaptability is because of adaptation. Water is wet kind of energy. Water can be wet, all right? It can be, but there's a whole paradox about it, right? And that's the whole point of it. Is water wet? Is it wet or is it moist? Dynamic, and that's literally the dynamic of it all, right? This is the Trinity effect. This is the three things that make it have an experience. This is the thing that makes it saturated, right? The experience itself is the dynamic of happiness. Okay, so when you experience happiness, you're able to be in compassion, and when you are compassionate, you're able to allow your imagination to bring you fruits of your labor. And when you allow that, and you are able to change with adaptability, change with change, right? Change is here, we change. Death is here, we go through transitions, we technically die, right? This is all allowance, this is acceptance, right? Dynamic is here because it supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of our different origin and frequency. It helps us put together a reality that is made up of different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and joy. And this is like a part of like combination, right? Dynamic, combining. I made a YouTube video about when cultures combine. I literally made that. And so like, this is talking about cultural dynamic combination in order to culminate higher frequencies of nurturing within the universe, right? And that's where we're at, collective. Realization, for real. The frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of heart-centered truth, as well as the external process of becoming our highest expression in the world. And that is what I do, right? And so reality, I come in with the reality check of knock, knock. Do you know what time it is? Do you know where we are? Have you heard of the good news? Like, okay, so we're all centered. All right, final healing. That is what I do. That is what my presence brings. Okay, the frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. I'm glad that was all figured out. I'm glad that people are finally grasping the concept of healing for real. Like, it's like, it's not about, oh, love and light. It's all love and light and beauty and all that stuff. It's not just that. That's cool. Yeah, belief. Yeah, and that's the thing too. It's like people are like, "Oh, it's about belief systems and what you believe in," and it's like, well, if you're gonna be killing a vibe, go kill a vibe over there. Like, really, that's how it feels. Like, bruh, you weren't even invited to this party. Transition. Like, and yeah, I feel like people are starting to understand that reality. Like, that's pretty cool. It's funny. This don't kill my vibe. Okay, so let's get into tarot. I want to see. Okay, so that's so crazy. This is coming up because this has been coming up for quite a while, and I'm actually really happy that I learned this. Okay, so listen here. This card, 3 of Wands, and then 6 of Wands, right? This usually means being on a journey and being victorious within a journey. But recently, I found out what this really meant, and 6 of Wands as well, right? Apart from the solo wand that's over here, that's like, hey, should I even be fighting this guy? Like, should I be like helping this guy out? I don't know. There's something about this one person over here that's like in between worlds, right? And so, something about this card reminded me of basically, in the knighthood or something, they'd be playing this fucking game where they almost die. Literally, so 2 horses going from like opposite ends, and they're coming together to stab each other or something, and that's like a whole game between knights, right? But then when they're about to start their next game, they come up to like one of the audiences, right? And it could be someone 333, someone of high stature or a princess or something, right? And this is inside that new Game of Thrones sequel thing going on there, right? By the way, overrated, totally overrated. Like, the only thing they really have is dragons. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I like the main female character, but she's like a little, like, I like her. She's smart, but there's too much going on. That's how I personally feel. Not to segue, but like, the knight goes over to the podium and is like, may I have your favor because I like love you so much, right? May I have your favor? And I don't know who it's to piss off or something, or maybe they just really want their favor. And the princess, queen, or whatever puts this little thing on top. And for the longest time with these other tarot readers, they always said, yeah, and then they have the crown from the other person they've defeated. But really, it's not that at all. This is the favor. So it's like receiving a favor, right, to go into battle. And it's like going on your journey with favor of yours. And this reminds me of Athena as well, which is why I also changed my name to Mimi Neith, because I dug deeper into the history of that. And I already always knew that I was with Bastet. So basically, this is like having favor to go into battle, right? But there's some kind of lack of protection within this energy. And it's because when you have the favor of something to go into battle, right? It's like, you know, you're going into battle. So it's almost like you're not being protected. This is faithful energy as well. It's almost as if like putting down your boundaries of protection in order to get into battle. And I don't know who this is or what this is for. And it's been coming up lately. And I saw this in my mind's eye so many times. I was excited. I knew it was going to come out. I just didn't know when. And now I see it. Ooh, oh my gosh. This fucking card did a cartwheel. 7 of Pentacles. So this is someone's like hard work or labor, or someone is like focused on their what ifs. Yeah, someone is working on their what ifs right now. I don't know who that's for. What if this? What if that? Like, it could be good or bad. It's just a what if, right? Yeah. So this person who's like in favor in a battle going ahead, they like feel like they have a new opportunity. Another page coming out, Wands, Page of Wands. They feel like they have an opportunity, right, to go forward on a new venture. But they're watching somebody else look at their abundance or look at their what if situations, what if scenarios, right? Right? Yeah, because this person is thinking of like, wow, this is a whole ass spiritual warfare. I think this is like tactical as fuck. This is like tactics, battleship type shit. Okay, so it's basically like somebody is like what direction am I gonna go in if this guy tries? Someone is thinking of curving it at somebody else. That's really what it is. It's like somebody is like planning out how they're gonna curve this person. They feel like they have an opportunity to curve this person. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, that's literally enlightenment. Everybody knows now. Everybody knows now. Y'all can't hide secrets for shit. Like, so there's a whole person here who's like, okay, if this person comes to me, right, how am I going to curve them? And this person over there who's thinking of this person, really they're thinking of their options. They're thinking of like their, what'd you call it? Their values. How do I explain this? Basically their what ifs is like trying to balance out their what if scenario so they could give some kind of love offer or present some kind of something. Yeah, the cycle with that is over. This person's gonna be working hard now on something that's good. I don't know who any of these people are. I don't know who any of these people are. I don't know what they're doing in this deck. I don't know what they're doing in your energy field, but we finna find out what it is that they're doing in your energy field. All right, because that's the issue. There's always something going on in y'all's energy field. Like, for real. Like, there's always somebody's plotting and scheming. So basically, it means that you might be so bright you're creating shade. Maybe it's someone you threw shade at, or someone tried to throw shade at you, and then you are like, and now they're playing with your energy type shit. Be aware and create boundaries from people who try to throw shade at you. Understand that you have your own life, and it doesn't have to be how they think it is at all. Literally, heart chakra, yeah. The frequency of the heart chakra, the green flower of life, supports our capacity to love deeply and unconditionally. Its healing properties harmonizes with the mind and body. So I also watched a series, right? As I was watching one of those series, whether it was that one or another one, this person was giving unconditional love to someone who not at all that's just, I wouldn't recommend that at all. Like, openly giving somebody unconditional love who is like really planning on using you and shit like that. And I was like, bruh, but if you could do that, you would need to be protected from that. You need to be protected because you can't just stop. You can't stop or block your heart chakra, but you can have boundaries. You know what I mean? You can have boundaries to protect your heart from energies that want to just use you because of your unconditional love. And that's basically what's going on here. Someone basically is throwing shade at how loving you are. There's a way that you love unconditionally, and someone might have thrown shade at that, and it's being enlightened what they're really doing, basically. Realization. Yeah, it's being shown to you what they're really doing and why their opinion doesn't fucking matter. Literally. So the frequency of it, because like, first of all, they're having a whole thing, an issue over there with somebody else's like transmutations and somebody else's telepathic communication with someone. That's really what's happening, because some people have dreams about people because they are telepathically communicating with them. So it seems like somebody is trying to intercept with that. Like, you might be telepathically communicating with somebody else. It might not even be the person you think you're communicating with. Like, it literally could not. It doesn't even have to be that person. It could be somebody completely different, and this one person is just thinking about like, yeah, emergence is just thinking about like just all up in your business. Yeah, emergence, literally. The frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. It's like somebody was supposed to be a witness to God's glory within you or something. Somebody was supposed to be a witness of your heart, and somebody neglected your energy. Somebody was attempting to neglect you or something for the collective. Someone was trying to act like you don't exist or something. I don't even know what this is about. So someone literally had the audacity to enter your energy field and then act as if you weren't there. Consciousness, I can't even. Consciousness and crown chakra, I'm telling you, this is what happened. Yeah, empowerment. Someone mistook their empowerment. Someone mistook their empowerment for your empowerment. Like, they had the audacity and thought that it was because you gave them leeway. Like, you gave them permission to be in your energy field. And by being in your energy field, I mean, like, this person might have literally been inspired by you, or felt like could see opportunity within you and then took it as their opportunity. You know what I mean? Like, someone might have thought that they had your favor, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, someone might have thought that they had your favor. They were like, oh, this person thinks I'm a great person. Let me shatter their dreams or some shit like that. Like, bruh, cosmic flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home from the core from which we pour our magnificence into the world. Yeah. It's like let's imagine like a jungle, right? Everybody is going to the stream of water to drink, and so are you. And as you're going to the stream of water, you're seeing all these people who are also, and then there's somebody who's planning on hunting someone within that same stream of water. And they thought it's because you were there, you could protect them. Like, this person got it twisted. Like, we are in a peace zone right now. That's kind of the energy I'm feeling. It's like the Lord will protect us because we are in the home of the Lord. Right? So if you think that you can just like, yeah, I don't know, man. Nah, someone's got it fucked up. Either way, it says that somebody maybe is really leaning on your favor. Somebody wants you to be nice to them. 9 of Wands. And if usually when you want people to be nice to you, it's because it's like, I'm gonna be straight up with you, so y'all know it from this perspective, okay? When you want people to be nice to you, it's because you're not nice to them. It's literally that. It's because you're not giving out what you take, or you're not taking what you give out. And so if you're nice to people, then you know that people are also nice to you, right? Yeah, when you're nice to people, and you know the difference between somebody who's nice to you and somebody who's not nice to you, because that's the energy that they're it. Like, you have to be able to discern. This is discernment right here. Because you understand the experience of not, then you also embrace the experience of all, right? So you know what it feels like to not be neglected, so you wouldn't put yourself in a space where you are to be neglected. So this person asking for your favor, or asking for your trust, or asking, is assuming as if you don't have the trust to give them. You don't have the favor to give them. It's like someone going to like a, good afternoon. It's like someone going to like a store and someone coming to you all snobby of like this is gonna cost $1,400, like really staring down at you, and you were already prepared to give it to them, and now it's like a conundrum. Literally, it's them creating something, a problem, a blockage, and they don't realize it's just for themselves. Because if you decide to go, I'll have another person come pick this up for me. I'm gonna pay it at a different cash register. In fact, I'll find this online, right? Whatever you do at that point is your decision. Whatever you do at that point is based off of your own values. And so that's what somebody is trying to also see in someone else, is if they're truly paying attention on their values, and they're counting on this other person bringing them a love offer, maybe the one that you didn't want to give them because they neglected you type energy. So it's like somebody is also maybe like, it's attempting to replace energy as well. And I don't like that vibe. You can't replace something that you've only seen once. If you see something one time and you experience it one time, then there's no way you could replace it. The only reason things seem replaceable is if it happens over and over and over again. Okay, and that's constancy and not continuance. That's also not ushering newness and emergence within your life, which is how you know that they're stuck in that loop of attempting to, I don't even know, I hope it's just making sense. I hope it's making sense. Yeah, attempting to figure out options to be able to work through manipulation, or attempting to incorrectly use words to be able to represent healing or empowerment, right? Yeah, and that's what they think somebody else is also working on, because they think that the person that they're looking at, that they think is going to give them a love offer, isn't like, they think that that's what they're doing, and that's not what they're doing. It's like this person thinks that they are the same as everybody kind of energy. This person thinks maybe that they are like, everybody is the same like them, basically. That's what they think. Like, everybody is doing the same thing they do, and having a good person is just a one-off lucky kind of situation. I'm great. What would you call it? They think that being a good person is just this lucky one-off situation, right? But they don't understand that they don't have your favor or something. Yeah, they feel, what? It's like somebody thinks that they have the favor or the ability to do or sway you or the world or innocence or valor. Yeah, they feel like they have the power to sway valor. Ain't that, and that's poetic justice, isn't it? They think that they have, like, just because, wow. Yeah, the Fool energy is out here, and the Emperor and Six of Cups. And I know this is the Emperor in reverse energy. And I know this is the Emperor in reverse energy. Like, this person is someone who maybe weaponizes innocence, or attempts to weaponize the image of innocence. That's basically what it is. Like, I'm so sweet and innocent. Why would you hurt me? Like, type energy. But this is a masculine energy. So I can't even imagine. I don't even understand. I think that's why it's so confusing. I don't really get it. Like, the negative connotation of, like, I feel like maybe this is like, this is pulling me back to, like, thinking of my ex. Like, and like, he was a frat boy. And I'm like, it's like thinking of that energy. It's like this kind of like puppy dog, sweet, like, energy. And it's got me thinking. I'm literally thinking so hard. Yeah, because I can see through the illusion of, like, this sweetness. Oh, it literally is that energy of, like, I'm a good boy. It's puppy dog energy, golden retriever. But this is like fake golden retriever energy. And why I say it's fake is because my ex tried to win me back by calling me a poser. Like, and that was the whitest thing I've ever experienced. Okay, and I lived with my white mother. And this is so funny. And I'm like, he's like, you poser. Me, the African Jew druid, fucking tarot card reader from all these fucking planets and shit. I'm the poser, looking at his fucking white frat boy ass. Like, what's going on here, bruh? Like, that shit still trips me out, bruh. And I feel like that was like a trauma bond too. The fact that I'm laughing at it, it's really concerning too. But that's kind of the energy that I feel is like trying to feign weakness. This is like, ha ha ha, she's gonna fall into my trap. That's how I feel about it, bro. This shit's so funny. Yeah. And then it was like trying to partner up in this journey. And it's like the whole reason was to celebrate. Because the thing is, okay, so I'm gonna explain to y'all, because y'all be experiencing the same thing but in a different way. It's in a different way, it comes out in a different way. So it's like somebody also like thinking of a way that they're gonna celebrate with you or plan with you, like, okay. And then they're gonna say, that's literally how it starts. This is how it starts. It's not even like they haven't even pictured what's supposed to happen in between or before. No, it starts with, and then they're gonna say, I'm so happy and I love you and I miss you. That's them in their imagination, and that's how they use their imagination. That's how they manifest. They're not thinking of the intention. They're not thinking of this is what they're supposed to do. They don't know of the saying, I shall not want. Like, they don't know about how to understand their desires. And so it's like, that's what we mean by lack of healing. You need to understand these things about yourself before you even equip yourself to be able to manifest what you desire. Because what is it do you really desire? Like, that's the question. And since you already know the answer to that question, they're you can just tell the way they're not initiators. You can tell these people are not initiators. And I am an initiator, and I do this naturally. So when I come up here, I have a very strong feeling that you guys have those kind of life paths, like, let's say 7, 33, 22. Some of y'all have life path 5. Some of y'all, like, the life paths that I talk to that understand what I mean are very, very consistent over time, because you guys are the initiators as well. My life path is 11, bruh. So from 2 to 11, that's basically who I'm talking to most of the time, or 22, because 11 plus 11, 22, or 33. Literally, I'm a master. I'm a master number. I'm a master planner. That's why when people always talk about, like, this is a matrix and you can make it do whatever you want. Actually, no, because I'm the one who basically builds the matrix. So if you have if you have some fucking issue with the matrix, take it up with the Most High, all right? Because you are also a part of this building structure. And if you are having karma or having issues, then you need to be talking to your spirit guides. And that's what these people don't understand, because they feel like every issue that they have is unfair. And that's what it is. And that's why their desires and plans are coming out the way they are. And that's possibly what you're feeling as well, empathetic. So when you're feeling the energies, let me say in accuracy what kind of energies you might be feeling at this time because of them. Okay, let's see. So yeah, you might be feeling slow. You might be feeling steady. You might be feeling like you have stuff coming forward to you, right? You might be feeling like you are on your way. Like no matter how slow it is, you feel like it's maybe a journey. You know what I mean? Maybe there's stuff that you don't understand that you're still getting to. Maybe you've also been seeing yourself weaponize your steadiness or slowness a little bit. Maybe you've been like trying to build an ego around it just to be able to protect yourself as well. Yeah, actual emperor energies. Like maybe that's what's happening, and that's like kind of like a lesson in itself, right? Because it's self-existing. It only comes up when it needs to come up, right? Yeah, I feel like you can really see through it. I feel like you can see if you are slowing down or if you feel slow. And I don't mean it in like a negative way at all. So that's what I mean. You need to cleanse that energy of, you need to see the duality. Basically, Two of Swords is coming out here in reverse. So maybe it's something that maybe that's something that you weren't able to see in your youth. Like you could tell, but it was in your subconscious, something about like, this is just a big journey and we all have one big destination, right? And that's basically the only thing that you've been able to see. And you're like, okay, well, like, I guess like that's the energy that I feel. And maybe that's because of them, because that's because you're empathetic. You're not, there's something else here that is also a part of that journey that you're just tapping into, which is this union energy. And adapting with your union, adapting with the divine. That's something that you're just tapping into, divine masculines. You're just tapping into learning how to evolve with the divine, right? Because like a current in the sea, like y'all watched Nemo, right? When they were about to jump into the currents, they were like, okay, get ready, set, and then go. And then they went inside channel and they were swimming until it was their stop. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. It's like when it comes to terms of education, right? You need to learn how to be a part of the current, and then how to how to navigate your way through the galaxies and through the dimensions that you are traveling in within your mind and with your imagination. Look how much deeper this is. Look how much deeper this is. Just look at it. I'm literally talking about, hear the words that I'm speaking. And look at what these people are doing. And that's why you're feeling empathetic. Because you're like, damn, you really out here doing all this, missing out on all this fun. But then because there's an energy like that, of like maybe feeling like they're missing out, you might start feeling like you're gonna start missing out on stuff. Like, what is it else that I'm missing out on? What is it else that I don't know? Be aware of that. That means you need to start looking into your own initiations of what you are manifesting, right? Because they might be trying to manifest within you blockages, like I said. They might be trying to use that so you overthink, so you get flabbergasted. But if you just step away from that entire thing and you just ask yourself, like, what kind of different question can I ask myself to be able to learn this evolution, right? And that's basically the next direction that we're going through. My voice, they keep trying to attack it. And that's the next section, right? That's how your building process is. What kind of decision does it feel like I need to make? And then you can understand that the whole partnership that's still stunning this whole idea. Interesting. So there's definitely something here that they might be trying to, like I said, weaponize innocence. And there's something that you need to see, divine masculine, when it comes to partnering up maybe with innocence, or understanding your light and dark, or duality of making a decision, the next step. Yeah, there's something here about trying to understand how to make the next step or evolve with the next step. You can tell that you can tell it's a trap or something. You can tell that there's a trap here. It's like sensing a trap, but not knowing. Yeah, 355. That's also like instincts, like you've elevated your instincts or something. There's some kind of, like I said, DNA activation came out as well. So it's like there's an activation when it comes to your instinctual nurturing system, like I already said at the beginning as well. Whoa, it's really coming together. Wow. Yeah, give and take, equal give and take. There's something here that has to do with production or productivity. Yeah, strength, productive, efficiency. I already said this. This is efficiency. Yeah. So it's like somebody is learning about your efficiency or something. Maybe someone is trying to master your efficiency. I don't know. Or maybe someone is trying to see why you're so efficient. There's a Hermit here. Or maybe you're looking about how to maximize your efficiency. So this means also producing higher worth over time, quality over quantity. That's what it means. Yeah, there's protection when it comes to that. That's interesting. Things are getting like really saturated, like very accurate. Yeah, things are becoming extremely graphic. So it's like, interesting. Page of Cups, Knight of Wands. Oh, that's interesting. 10 of Wands. Yeah, there's some kind of like, maybe this is like at the Empress, upright. So this is something that like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. This is making sense. This is making sense. That makes sense. The Lovers came out, the Four of Swords, and the Two of Cups. It's making sense in my head, but it's not. I can't really. There's something here in the subconscious, maybe, that you might think that is burdensome, or maybe you need to keep cleansing. There's something here that you need to cleanse about the, I don't know, man. Page of Cups, Queen of Swords, your presence, your values, your presence. Yeah, Nine of Swords. I don't fucking know, man. I'm gonna be honest. This, like, I think it's energies also that are taken off guard. Yeah, because there's Four of Swords here upright. So it's like maybe people are picturing you off guard, collective. Like the Empress, like, oh. I feel like it's people who haven't watched anime before. I feel like niggas out here have never seen anime one day in their life. Yeah, Nine of Wands. Like people like this. These are people who don't understand the concept of anime. That's the fastest way you can be able to really truly understand. Like, oh, like have your settle down in your mind or some shit. Like people don't know what it means when one of the anime characters goes like they don't understand what that means. They don't understand when they go like they don't get they think it's flirting or off guard or some shit like that. Like that's how you know that there's a trap type shit. It's like people trying to Trojan horse you. But it's like when you open the door to the, you have to understand the story of the Trojan horse, okay? It's like when they're trying to Trojan horse you, and you open the gates, and then it's a fucking mirror. It's just like, what? We didn't expect this. What, you thought that we were just gonna allow a fucking giant wooden made horse with all the space inside it, inside our castle? Like kind of energy. It's like yeah, strength. It's underestimating your enemy. It's like, first of all, if you're gonna make an empress an enemy or an emperor your enemy, then don't underestimate them at least. Like, it's the disrespect for me. Come on, bruh. Like, that's like the one basic thing you need to have. Like, these people, they might be very powerful, right? They might seem like they're very powerful. Maybe they've been collecting power. These are the type of people that like to regen, that like to like glow up every 3 seconds, right? But then when it's time to go and attack the enemy, since they want to play games, all of a sudden the integrity is out the window, the dignity is out the window, the respect is out the window, right? Hard work for what? And for what? Like I said, collective, you already understood the energy of like something that is not there, right? You've understood the energy of working for something that's like never going to happen type shit. You already know that. So all the things that you actually want to do is going to happen. And that's what they don't understand. They don't understand that when you've wasted all your energy and time manifesting something that you are unaware of, then you are gonna continuously be unaware of it. But once you bring it to your awareness that that thing is not going to be possible, and you allow yourself to adapt to the circumstances, right? Like someone who waits for Santa every Christmas, right? Their entire adulthood life, and their parents never told them that Santa doesn't come in through the chimney like that and drops presents for you. Like, it's like that, right? Nobody told you until like you realized it, and now you're hateful and resentful because you've wasted all this time waiting for Santa. When, I mean, if you just did a little bit of research after you grew, I mean, everybody finds this shit out. Like, everybody knows. So it's kind of like that energy of like wastefulness as well, and arrogance. So don't settle down to be treated like you're wasteful or arrogant. Okay, my masculine, don't settle for people talking to you as if you are useless or stupid or wouldn't be able to do better or understand more, as if you're not able to learn or discuss or educate yourself in any way. Don't allow them to treat you like that, because you actually do end up falling to those kind of patterns, no matter how egotistical and strong you think you are. If someone continuously tells you you can't, at some point in your life, you're truly going to believe that you can't. And in order to remove that energy, you just have to create boundaries from that. Yeah, and that's the point of healing. That's the whole point of healing, because that's what you recognize. You realize that. You realize a potential. You realize good energy. You realize yourself. And that's how it's going to help you understand that the cups that they've tried to give you, whatever relationship that they tried to act as if you needed in your fucking life, right? These were all empty cups. In fact, you were the one filling all the emotional key points that is needed within any kind of relationship. That's why your relationship with the Most High is the most successful, because the Most High and you have that lover's connection. It's not this. See the cups, amount of cups here? This is 8 cups and this is 2 cups. This is 10 of cups. It's you being in a relationship with someone, whether this be work or in a field or being friends with someone in some kind of partnership. And this could have been in the past. It doesn't have to mean now, right? And this identity has kept you in this cycle where it's like, well, did I put all the emotions in? Did I not put the emotions in? It's very confusing and illusionary. Very confusing and illusionary here. While all these good stuff is happening, your empathy is almost, for these people, is almost creating like a muggy channel, right? Crown chakra, a muggy channel for you to be able to really get your downloads and really upgrade your DNA and really understand what is happening for you, right? It's like all this noise and stuff. And I'm not saying to shut off your empathy. I'm just saying that's a moment for you to create boundaries. That's a test, practice for you to be able to use your power in that way. And by power, I mean your imagination, right? What brings you happiness within your imagination? Really look forward to that. Right? Yeah, that's that cup. And that's the cup that the divine is giving you. Literally. This is a divine cup. This is not from nobody. I can't give you this cup. Nobody can give you this cup. This is something that is happening within your metaphysical reality. The symbolism of this is appearing here because I can see it, right? My eye, I can see it. So it's coming up. And that's something that in your imagination, if you accept this gift from the divine, right? Look. This is what happens. You are protected. King of Swords energy. You are able to see your truth, able to see your value, able to see what you're really doing. Yeah, Devil in reverse and the what you call it, Ace of Wands coming up here. It's like you're gonna understand your spirit. You're gonna understand your spirit. Hi. Yeah. It's great. I'm happy. I'm happy. I really didn't know if I should have come here or not, because I was like, 404. Yeah. So eight of wands, the artist. So it's like you might be, yeah, okay, perfect. So you're understanding the power of projection. That's basically it. So projection doesn't always have to be negative or positive or whatever the fuck people want to create boundaries on it for, right? This is also set on intentions, right? When you set your intentions, your projections to be positive and high, high value, right? It's basically saying, like, if I say this is for the collective high vibrational people, right? Then the projections all come to exist. Manifesting. This is manifesting. This is like you manifesting, okay? And if you are able to manifest the truth for yourself, then the divine is able to show you that truth through love and compassion, right? This is sights. This is awareness and prayer. Yeah, judgment. 4 of Pentacles. What is this? All of a sudden. Yeah, 6 of Wands. So there's judgment on this person who thinks that they need your favor to be able to do something or see something or experience something. Like I said from the beginning, this person really thought all they needed was somebody or king's favor, or like, tell me if it's, let me see. To be able to gain victory over something. That's interesting. So basically, I'm gonna tell y'all, I recently got my art. I basically showed it to one of the high priestesses that does healing on YouTube. And I was like, please let me know if you like feel energy from this. Like I need to know whether or not this is going to do what I need it to do. Right. So it's like somebody tried to mimic or copy that behavior. Right. Because for me, I wasn't looking for like, oh, please bounce this upon your beautiful crest. Like, please crown my artwork. No. I was just exercising my energy and my power as well as they were, as like, this is what I'm showing you. I need to be able to make sure that I am getting a what is it called? A constructive witness, an efficient witness to my power, right? And because they are able to witness this, they were able to tell me about it, right? So someone tried to mimic or copy that kind of energy where it's like, oh, well, I got a favor from someone and this person's very high value, right? I don't like this energy. It's like saying like, I met Kanye. I don't know why that's like a thing. It's coming. I met Kanye and Kanye said I should do music. So I'm going to do music and I'm going to be the best at it. And they like end up like not like understanding the mission, like not getting it. So it's like somebody holding on to some kind of value or representation of what somebody else told them, holding that to high standard rather than actually facing judgment, right? But this person told me it didn't matter what that person told you type shit. Like, and so it's like, you collective are understanding the power of materialization and metaphysics, basically. You're literally understanding higher consciousness, right? And awareness. I love Kanye, man. So it's like you're starting to understand higher consciousness and higher awareness. Meanwhile, this person is thinking on a very superficial level, which is not at all breaking through the boundaries of metaphysical reality. And that's what you're able to understand. And this person gets really pissed. That's a secret. And this person or these energies, right, whether they're dark or whoever, because we all have these kind of people in our lives, whoever these people are, get really mad that they can't understand the messages that you get. Which is why they tried to create this lack energy when it comes to your crown chakra, so that it feels like you too cannot feel it. But that's why we have empathy. Exactly, with intention. Intention is your driver. Intention is your driver's seat. Intention is your wheel. How are you gonna go anywhere with no fucking like actual, you know what I mean, wheel? Like you need that wheel of life. You know what I mean? That wheel of fortune. Your wheel of fortune decides if you're gonna crash today or if you're gonna go to your final destination. And that's kind of the energy of like, yeah, Five of Pentacles is like, everything has its own intention. And it seems like people like this, I don't even know why they keep coming up to this reading. It's like they might be, okay, so this is where the shade is coming up. It's like they're trying to come to you to shade, like hide in your waters, right? Hide where you're at. After they threw shade so that they could come in there and hide the whole time. And it's like, what shade? You're under judgment. There's a spotlight on you. What are you talking about? So it's like that kind of, that's what's confusing about it. Because I can only really speak from it from a higher point of view. Because if I try and say everything that's happening right now in the physical, it's going to sound like, it's not going to sound right. It's going to sound confusing and just fucked up and going through all sorts of like up and down. Yeah, it's because it's spiritual warfare. They make no sense. They just do stuff that make no sense. But I do stuff and I feel like it's not making sense because I'm empathetic of them. And then it turns out it was all like fucking step by step. It turns out it was all just like divinely orchestrated and divinely timed, like I said it was. Like, it's so funny how that works. It's so crazy how that works. So crazy. It's a crazy world we live in. All right, remembrance. Yeah, it's a crazy world we live in. The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through in the soul and body, providing valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life, like I said. I'll block him. Okay, thank you. Earth energy, okay? The frequency of Earth, thank you guys. The frequency of Earth activates our deep connection to the physical plane by showing us the beauty of all aspects of our great mother and revealing the more ethereal spiritual aspects of our nature. Yo, as soon as I started realizing, okay, so divine masculine energy is a lot like mercurial energy, like Mercury. It's like a mirror. It's crazy. I like realize this. It's literally flowing like mercury. It can separate, go back. It looks like it's in form. It can cool down. You know what I mean? And feminine energy, feminine, divine feminine, is more like ether, right? Ethereal energy. It'd be like that. And root chakra out here, the frequency of root chakra, the red flower of life, simulates passion and supports our sense of security in the physical plane, both in our bodies as well as physical world. And it feels like I don't know what is happening. I'm gonna be honest. Alchemy. What do you call it? The frequency of alchemy activates our ability and remembrance again, okay, and magic that we hold inside. Each of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemists to perform the miracles of transmutation. Yeah. And with earth energy here, this is grounding. This is what's happening. Adaptation. That's what I said. I said adaptation like 50 times. Sacral chakra. Oh my God. So yeah, manifesting success and abundance in our life. Did I not just say? We're just repeating. Yeah, allowance. We're just going in circles here. I mean, not in circles, but in infinity. Yeah, 9 is here as in to change. Wow. You guys... I know what we're doing, collective. We're mastering manifesting, and I'm sorry, this thing is annoying me as fuck. I'm gonna be so real. Damn. But what'd you call it? We're manifesting, or no, we're manifesting, mastering manifestations within eternal fluidity. Okay. 2 + 1, 3. 38 is here. Literally. 8 is here. 4, 5, 6. 6 is here. 2, 3, 3, 6, 9. I can't make this up. 3, 6, 9, 8, 38, fucking 12. Yeah. And the soul time, 40. Yeah. It's like we're dancing. I feel it. We're dancing. We're vibing. We're vibing high. And this is a good time. Yeah, this is a good time. This is why I needed to come out here, because it's a good time. Okay, I hope everybody's having a good time. This is a good time. 412. I'm literally laughing so much because it's a good time. Y'all will see me screaming at people, being angry, doing all these readings, getting fed up. But when it's a good time, it's really a good time. I trust my intuition and live a courageous life. I am responsible for how I feel today, and I choose to focus on the positive. I am at peace with my surroundings, y'all. These are beautiful. These are the energies from the collective. Oh, something came out. Oh no, this is not in reverse. It looked like it was in reverse. Whoa. So, yeah, that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. Usually I feel when a card is in reverse. I don't see it in reverse. So this was interesting. I exist to fulfill my highest potential. So there's somebody that makes me... Yeah. So I feel like this is like somebody... I exist to fulfill my highest potential. Somebody is like maybe doesn't want you to see that you are living in your purpose or something. There's definitely an energy here that doesn't want you to see that you're living in your purpose. That's so crazy. Your name is Autumn Vanity. I was just thinking about vanity. Like earlier, like I was watching a reader and she was super pretty, right? And she looked like Poison Ivy, and I was getting a message about Poison Ivy. And I looked at her and she was always like, oh my God, am I like, is my face okay? And I like related to that. I'm not even gonna cap. I was like, yeah, no, we gotta check if everything is good, because, you know, we are aesthetics kind of people. We like aesthetics. And so it's like maybe people are making you, whatever it is that they choose to attack, they will attack, okay? So it's like, don't take it personally, I feel. Maybe that's what it is. I exist to fulfill my highest potential. Don't take anything personally. Only take what you give personally. Exactly. So only take what you give personally. Yeah, I am surrounded by positive people who bring out the best in me. Exactly. They're gonna have they're gonna have to see how they're helping you at some point, and that's what's gonna piss them off at the end of the day, because it's like Legally Blonde energy is what I've been feeling lately as well. It's like she been knew. It's not like, it's like people thought that she was always dumb or something, and she's like, no, I'm pretty smart. That's why she knew she was gonna get into Harvard. She knew she was gonna pass that test. She knew that it might be hard, but she still didn't shy away from it because she knew she could do it. That's the kind of energy that I'm feeling. It's like, just because, like, I feel like that's where the vanity is also coming out. It's like, just because people may not know doesn't mean you don't. But at the same time, self-awareness. Be aware of your self-reflection. Okay, I'm gonna grab my sacral healing. Yeah, we been knew that. Like, that's why I said, like, I posted this video as well. It was like, wow, she's actually an earth angel who's been sent by the Most High. And I'm like, yeah, I knew that. Everybody knew that. Like, this is not new information, and it's the actually that's getting me. It's kind of like that. Sacral chakra. It's because they don't understand that you are, bitch, I'm a mother. No drama. They don't understand that you, if you're a divine feminine, you give birth to what the tools they need. You know that you supply the demand. I am my strongest advocate. And the truth is that you can't really supply the wrong demand. You can't really do that. People can just be in the wrong lane. Like, but what is your problem with that? It's like going to a furry convention and yelling at the furries. Like, bruh, you walked in to a furry convention and you're mad. Like, find yourself. Like, please. This is what I mean. I don't know. This is the energy I'm feeling, for real, for real. Justice is always fair. Like I said, someone wants to make it seem as if things aren't fair all the time. Like, trust in God. Yeah, use your decisions wisely. Utilize your decision making wisely. Because if you choose to see the positive in everything, if you choose to see the positive in everything, if you choose to see the light and love in everything, then obviously that's what you get. That's what you get. People was mad. Do y'all hear that? You're on the right path. People is mad. All right. Free yourself from old ideals and grow up. I'm like, bro, why are you trying to come over here and kill that vibe? All right. Energy clearing in progress. I'm saying, like, made me all stunned. Be aware of your self-reflection. This is the card that... This was the card. This is the card. And it's so funny how this is coming out. And literally I still... And I said W, all right? Sacral. See? And what'd you call it? This is the final card that's coming out. 14, 10, 11, 7, and 17. So this is all your sacral chakra. Be aware of your self-reflection. Exactly. Exactly. But they need to also understand, even if they get attitude, like, you know what I mean? It's aptitude. It's about the love. It's truly about the love. It really is. That's why I said the respect goes out the window. The integrity goes out the window. The discernment goes out. Everything goes out the window as soon as they feel like they got a little lucky. And it's like, just because you feel like you have power doesn't mean you're not responsible for it. That's kind of the digest of it all. And that's the kind of energy where it's like, damn, they don't. They don't. That's what I mean. That's really, see, I'm gonna repeat it because these are good points and they're on theme. They're all on the right path. Okay, many enjoy being miserable and down, I suppose. So basically, that's not, they don't enjoy it. They'd like you to find a way to enjoy it so that they can be able to mimic and copy that. Think of it as they are the ones that are stuck in that continuity. Continuity is not a good thing, okay? You need to have, no, sorry, not continuity, sorry. See how they try to fucking flip that on me? It's constancy. Constancy is not a good thing. Continuity is a good thing. Continuity is longevity. To be able to continue along your path, to be able to continue moving forward is good. That means that there's integrity and dignity there. But constancy is this unchanging energy. Truth changes over time. It means the same thing. It's still the same energy, but it changes form over time. Adaptation. So this is what I mean here. It's like you understanding your own power, understanding what you're here to do, understanding your potential means that you are on your right path. It means that justice is always fair. It means that you can free yourself from old belief systems and ideals because of your strong discernment, right? Which helps you manifest in the future, whatever it is that you want to manifest, right? Whereas because they are trying to manifest things that are not on their path and journey, right? Because they're constantly, see, you are on the right path, right? Because they are constantly in the energy of looking at, like, trying to get something trying to want and desire, attempting to want and desire. It's not the fact that they want or desire anything at all, because we are Holy Spirits. That's the truth. We have the Holy Spirit within all of us. We are light beings. So we see and fabricate reality on a completely different level, which allows us to move forward and manifest. Whereas they are in this constancy energy. You get it now? You see that infinity? There are no limits to my potential. Limits only exist in my mind. Yeah, I believe in my ability to figure things out. There's a huge thing here about this. I don't know. I'll figure it out, because now I can see where the blockage is at. Yeah, there's something about you speaking your truth on what you worked on or basically having a final say of decision, a final word. Yeah, something about you. That's that favor energy. It's like somebody wants you to be able to explain to them why you favor things. Someone is stuck on not getting closure or created non-closure for themselves, and someone is just stuck on it. Like, I don't know who this person is, but this person's feeling really bad anxiety. Really bad. Really bad anxiety. Someone is feeling really bad anxiety for not having closure for themselves and wanting your favor in something. Maybe someone wants an apology. Maybe somebody wants to have the ability to apologize to you or something. I don't know. This person is feeling limited and stuck. Yeah, and you're protected from this energy. Yeah, because you're the Empress and you're in divine union with the Most High. I'm not getting where this is. I'm not getting where this is your issue or problem at all. I'm still not getting it. I don't understand. Is there something that is so important? Favor ain't fair is what I'm trying to say. But everything is fair everything is fair, and they want favor. That's right. You're right. That's what I mean. They want favor. Everything is fair. So that's the lesson. Favor ain't fair. That's the lesson. Yeah. When we say we're chosen, we're all chosen, but only some answer the call. People forget. Death. Yeah. When we say that, we all get called. Many are called, few are chosen type shit, right? Many are called, few are chosen. And that's what they're not understanding. It's like, you choose to answer the calling. You have the final decision. You have the final say. That's your free will. It's your truth and the essence. Fool. Yeah. And so it's like, they want us to, oh, you're right. Like, why? Why? Yeah, this is why there's a slow ass energy for divine masculine. It feels like threading through mud or like quicksand in the forest swamp. I've been getting Shrek a lot. And this Shrek is an ogre. He's a cannibal, all right? He's not a troll. Trolls are actually like not cannibals. I'm pretty sure actual real life trolls have been demonized, and they're like, if it's a riddle, that means that there's a bridge there, right? And it's like a whole thing. But ogres are the ones that eat people in swamps, and it feels like someone is like trying to thread or like trying to stomp a swamp or some shit. Like, it's really hard. I don't get it. I don't get what someone is going through in their subconscious. It's like maybe someone wants to challenge themselves or something. The star. I don't know. I don't know what this person is going through. And I don't have to know. I feel like I don't have to feel other people's lows. That's the same thing here. It's like maybe that's a lesson of empathy. Like, you don't have to feel other people's lows and experience their lows to be able to like live your life. I'm not getting it. You can still you don't have to be in poverty. I feel like that's what it is, that these people who are stuck in the same cycle, like if you're poor, they want to make the rich people poor too, because they think that that's going to teach them a lesson of poverty. Shut the fuck up. They will not learn. That's not how poverty works. They don't understand that. They don't understand that rich people can still learn about poverty without being poor. Poor people can still learn about rich energy, being rich without being poor. It's all a mindset and mentality. And it feels like these people don't understand their spirit. Like, that's my diagnosis on this issue. There are people who just don't understand their spirit, don't understand who they are. These people are like newbies or something. Yeah. Night of, yeah, impulsive people who just like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I guess they're just like, I don't know who I'm tapped into or why they're like this. I feel like I'm tapped into like, yeah, oh, okay. It's the whole point of this journey is to understand why stupid people make malicious mistakes or gain maliciousness, I guess, or act upon maliciousness without being naive of it. I think it's like the ego that's hurting them because they don't understand the mindset or the poverty mindset of it all. It's like, you don't have to be malicious to be rich. You don't have to be malicious to reach there. You don't have to do anything negative to be able to get where you need to go. But because of stupidity and ego, it's like, it's a whole, they're just making yourself wait. It's like they didn't understand the assignment. Like someone said to them, act smarter, not harder. And they were like, okay. And like did the most roundabout hardest shit they've ever done in their life. Like, this is really hard and they're still not getting the point. Let me tell y'all, when I worked in an MLM company. All right, I worked there from 6 to 8, but that's a long time. 6 to like 8, 9 months. That's a whole pregnancy to work for a fucking false, fake ass company. Okay, that I had to suffer through and barely get paid. Like, I don't even know how this was legal, honestly. And it was in America too, so I was just shook at the entire time. I was like, I can't believe they're getting away with this. I'm overworking my ass right now. And like, it's the thought. Like, I can't believe they're getting away with this, and I never walked away. Like, I stayed on purpose, and it was like trying to understand, like, and I was literally working so hard not to be malicious within the industry at all, because I'm not trying to sell people fake products or anything like that. Like, I'm trying to make sure everything is great, and it was so hard because like I had to look at the good sides and talk to people. People had all these terrible stories to tell me for why they can't afford fucking Verizon wireless, bro. Like, and I'm just there like like, I can't sit here and attempt to convince someone who can't afford something to get something. Like, I can't sit here and pretend like this would also be me. Like, I can't pretend like I can't go through or experience what they're experiencing at this moment. I have to understand that, you know what I mean? I have to learn really big, important lessons while not making any money at all. It felt more like an internship. And so like, I had to break away from this. I had to be like, no, I'm not doing this. It's not healthy. It's not good. I had to look towards myself to be better, to be able to find my soul purpose again, to be able to get back into drawing, back into art, back into who I really am. Like, you know what I mean? And it was my own singular journey. Nobody was with me, bro. I was alone. I was not lonely either, because there was so much I had to learn, right? And also with love. And it feels like these people don't understand that they have the exact same type of journey in a different format. We all are the same with different challenges, and they just don't want to face it. Like, they just don't want to face. So what, you want me to do your journey for you? You want me to do your journey for you so I can tell you how you can cheat the system? Bruh, I made it. Like, I made it. Like, that's what I mean by initiators and programmers and the life paths and everything. There's a reason that's set up that way for you. It's so that you learn your lessons and not die. So if you really want to go through the route of dying over and over again, that's up to you. That's a transgression. That's a transgression. You trespassed. That's up to the Most High to decide what they're going to do to you. And see, like I said, like, night of fucking, yeah, exactly. Certainly alone, but not lonely. Knight of Wands. Like, that's what I mean. They're considering, so it's like they're looking at the divine, right? Because this is these are the cups, really. They're looking at your carriage, your chariot, as the cups. But for you, Divine Collective, this is a chariot and not cups. Because you can see that you can utilize. So that's what I mean. Stupidity, man. And so you can see the dark and light of your journey, and you are going to be, and you're flourishing through your journey. You can see what it really is. You're going forth and you're channeling that energy. Meanwhile, they're trying to rush over to you. And it's like, bro, it's like the traffic, like, what, you're about to crash into me type shit. Like, And this person's like, what do you mean I'm trying to come towards you? So that it's like, bruh, this is not a drive-through. What are you doing? Like, this is not a drive-through. You can't just try and come stop here and pick up and collect. What do I look like, Uber to you? Spiritual Uber or some shit? That's what, I don't know what it is that they're literally looking. They can't even, in the camera, it's flipping. When I put it down, this is what it's looking like. Hold up. Yeah. When I put it down, it was looking like this. Okay. When I put it down, it was looking like this. Like they're watching you land, or they're watching you go on your spiritual path or journey. Right. But then when I put it towards the camera, it was like this. Like you are about to fucking crash land on their asses, and they're looking up in the sky waiting for you and thinking that you're like gonna come, and they're gonna come to you like, bruh, you're about to like demolish them, and they're just not paying attention. Like you're like, get out the fucking way. They're like, hey, they want me to like I'm sorry, I can't. It's literally a crash. Oh no. Yeah, this person is like, it's like seeing an army in front of you, right? And you're seeing like the king and the army, and you're like, it's like a deer in headlights. It's a deer in headlights energy. Like someone is stunned. Yeah, and that's the tower. Finally, we got to that tower. I literally mentioned all of this. These are the cards that came up at the beginning, right? The tower is the final card. It's like they're realizing the tower is stable and they're the ones falling off the tower. It's like, oh shit, yeah, and then back, and you're just back to your fulfillment. I don't even know, man. Yeah, these people are fools. You've seen it before, and they're fucking burdened by their tomfoolery. Yeah, because they keep trying to make it seem as if, like, what? Now they're trying to create a narrative of what happened. I mean, you know what? I feel like I'm speaking for a meteorite. I feel like I'm speaking for a meteorite. Like a star, falling star, right? It's like years, past lifetimes ago, a long time ago, right? And this came up to me recently. Again, it's a different phenomena. Like you would see a falling star, right? And you'd be like, wow, the star is falling. But back then it was like there was gonna be some kind of disaster. Something was gonna change. It was like all these people going through paranoia, burning shit, like going crazy because they haven't adapted to the world. They have not adapted to like things happening in this realm. They just haven't. So it's like if somebody sees a tornado, right? They're like, oh shit, like trying to attack the tornado or trying to do something to like the tornado. It's a natural disaster. And people are trying to like stop it or create like some story around it and blame, right? These are people who have blame. These are people who have blame. And they're trying to blame you for being yourself. It's just like, just be honest and really you won't have to create. Exactly. See? And that's the last pen. That's what you've been, see? And that's what Divine Feminine Collective, y'all been working on. See? That's that last pentacle. This is 9 pentacles already, right? So as you're doing this in the spiritual realm, and y'all, this is gonna manifest. Like, this is gonna be something that will manifest in this physical reality, and you're gonna see yourself building something that's gonna be solid. All right, it's gonna be so solid because you already knew it. You been knew that, right? You been knew that. So it's like that energy is here. Yeah, magician, manifestation, because you're manifesting from your truth. Yeah, and they're seeing it as something else. It's so annoying. It's so fucking annoying. Why, bro? This two of cups comes up all the time. Yeah. Hallelujah, Lord, hallelujah. Literally, so it's coming out as deception. These people are disillusioned. These people were in illusions, trying to create illusions of your growth. Literally, and they're not realizing. So they've been looking at karma. They've been looking at karma this way. Your dharma. Did I not just say your wheel? Did I not? I literally said your wheel. I said your wheel. You need your wheel. And it's like, you have your wheel, and they just realized that they've been trying to grab your wheel and drive you where? Drive you to safety, to their safety. Drop me off at this section 8 and ain't no way. Ain't no way. Sorry, I don't bring people see that. Sorry, I don't collect hitchhikers. You're good. I watch Jeffrey Dahmer. Like, that's the vibe. That's the energy. Yo. Death. Because that's what I'm trying to say. For a while now, for the collective, these people have been trying to come in and throw shade and hide in your shade, then drive you like. And then they want to bring up Lilith. That's that snake shit right there. Oh, well, you're just like Lilith, bro. You're just like Papa. You're just like Papa. That's literally the vibe. I'm done. I'm sorry, I'm done. The sign, yo, I can't cap. Then they want to bring up Lilith. Well, Lilith didn't allow Adam to go on top, so that's why. No. Lilith had her own weaknesses that she had to be alone to fix. Literally, Lilith had her own shit. Yo, my left eye has been getting red. I don't know what that means. Y'all need to tell me what that means. I don't know whose eye is getting red or boiling or something. I don't know. But Lilith has her own fucking story. Lilith also gives birth to demons, so I don't know why they always want to bring up Lilith all the time. Like, okay, Lilith, I guess you're stuck on her. Bye. Like, literally, the lovers. I'm saying. I want to explain to y'all really quickly. Did you know back in the day, back when Eve and Eden times, people used to have sex with the trees? I mean, I'm not going to act like people don't do it now, like some people, but you know they're stuck. You know they're stuck on them trees. Like, let me be honest with y'all. Like, in the spiritual realm, it's something different, but it manifests in the physical as... like you might be like really in love with this character in the spiritual realm, you know what I mean? You're like, oh, twin flame, it's a fucking tree, bruh. Like, you don't know, and then it manifests and you're like, oh shit, like you don't want to test you don't want to test that at all. And so it's like that's why you have your discernment. I feel like they're seeing things so completely incorrectly. And yeah, the Empress, yeah, the Ace of Cups. These people are materialistic. First of all, that killed my vibe. They're materialistic. They're too superficial, these people. You know, they said that they were going to do a Project Bluebeam and they were going to project the image of Jesus Christ onto the sky. Do you know how many people are going to be asleep if that happens? I mean, I love trees and all, but I wouldn't specifically, you know, have sex with them. At least that's not what it would be called. You know what I mean? Because you need consent, and I don't think them trees are particularly inclined on this. But that's what I mean. They have no boundaries. Yeah, they were gonna Project Bluebeam. They were gonna fucking project the image of Jesus Christ in the sky. I mean, if they do it, they do it. All I know is that it's not gonna be Jesus Christ. It's not gonna be my problem, and these people are gonna be so shocked. They're gonna be people who are completely asleep, and they're gonna be so shocked they're not gonna know what to make of it. And that's the part. That's the part that it's literally a sign. It's literally like a 1-2 reality check, and whose brain is gonna break? Like who's not been adapting? Who's not been trying to figure out? Because yeah, compassion, because you need to be compassionate. And yeah, devil in reverse for this person who keeps on trying to figure out what kind of battles that you're gonna have or something. Yeah, that's what they were trying to do. They were trying to make your battles more difficult. These people are stuck. Yo, bro, I'm done. What are we supposed to know? I'm sorry, what are we supposed to know? I don't even know what we're supposed to know. That's what I'm saying. What are we supposed to know? Oh yeah, that you've healed from some sort of betrayal, divine feminine. These people cannot betray you, or you're impenetrable. You are bulletproof. Me start singing BTS in the mid Jungkook. Skinny Jungkook. I'm sorry, any BTS fan is most definitely a virgin. So this is kind of like the BTS bulletproof energy, right? No matter what you say, kind of, why am I getting that song? I'll be watching you. It's like the more positive connotation of that, though. Yeah. So it's like people are maybe they feel like you're greedy. They feel like you're greedy with your power or something. You're greedy, like you can protect them, but you're not. First of all, who said that? Who said I could protect you? That's kind of the energy. That's really how you need to be. Like, who said I could protect you? Who told you that? Compassion. You thought compassion? My compassion was gonna. What does my compassion have to do with your compassion? Like, what does my life have to do with your life? I'm sorry. You got it twisted. You got it fucked up. Yeah, see? They're trying to make you out to be someone who's just like, whoa. This is giving me like there are many ways that you can go about this, but this is the primary way, okay? So somebody in my past, right, punched me in the face 4 times because she thought I was rolling my eyes at her. My roommate. She thought I was doing that. She thought I was rolling my eyes, and that made her think that she could punch me in the face. She thought so. But my thing is that the only reason I came up to her in the first place was because she let somebody use my bathroom. And she has her own bathroom. So it was like her friend, their friends or whatever, and they used my bathroom that I just cleaned. I just cleaned this, bro. It would have been different if I didn't clean it for days or whatever the fuck. But I just wiped it, cleaned it, behind the toilet type shit. And I was like, why'd you let someone use my bathroom if you have your own? And then she just acted like it was okay. And I was like, what? And I disassociated, and I was like, bruh, if I'm disassociated right now, I can't do anything. I'm just gonna go back to my room. So I just went back to my room, and she got so mad. She thought that I was talking shit about her, got all paranoid and shit. So it's like people who try to make you out to be a victim in order for them to victimize you, literally. Like, in order to victimize you, like, you only came to me because you were a victim of this, and now that means that I can victimize you further. Like, these people are double the crazy. Like, they're literally double the crazy. First of all, if someone is a victim, why do you want to victimize them further? Like, why would you want to victimize them further? Second of all, if you were trying to help a victim out, why would you victimize them further? Okay, so the very first question was, why would you victimize them further? Second of all, if you knew, why would you victimize them further? And if you didn't know, then why make them out to be a victim? Like, that's the logic. Yeah. And so it's like, you're protected from narcissistic behavioral patterns. It's definitely an illness, and you definitely are grateful for that via applying your discernment and applying your intelligence and applying your compassion towards yourself and towards the collective and applying it to your truth, being compassionate about your truth, recognizing your feelings. I'm sorry, my nose right now. Give me a second. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, because it wasn't blocked before I started this reading, okay? So it's like recognizing your feelings, accepting your values, recognizing who you are type shit. Like, the 9 of Pentacles, did I not just say? And that's all you need in the spiritual realm for you to really manifest as well here. It's like you already have your farms, you already have your labor, and it's coming out again. See, Divine Feminine, the Lovers, and 9 of Pentacles. So you needed to know that you've already learned this lesson from this person or from that energy, so you can let go and get ready for new levels for yourself. That's basically the energy. Yeah, boom. Hanged Man in reverse. There's something new coming for you in the horizon. And I mentioned this earlier when I was trying to say, like, there's something new coming up. But it's like somebody was trying to take it upon themselves to act like the opportunity that you had is what they had. That's so silly. Like, they're trying to make it an option. Yo, oh my gosh, I hate that. I'm gonna explain this really well for y'all. I was gonna enter this thing, Ayurveda. Ayurveda is a science for dietary. So dietary Ayurveda, right? So it's like somebody who doesn't know anything about spirituality, doesn't know anything about anything. Like I said, this poser ass white boy energy that came out earlier, who comes and acts as if your career is an option for them too. Just because they found out about your career through you. Or they're trying to project that energy that you think that way. King of Wands. It's to be able to control, also to be able to 444. Okay, This is so that you will be able to empower yourself through your career as well. This is what it's really about. You need to empower yourself through your career and realize how your career potential is creating a foundation for your generational wealth in the future. And so that's what you're going to be looking into now, because this week is about perception. It's about to end, right? Today is the 14th. It's Friday, right? Or 15th tomorrow is going to be the end of the perceptionary window, right? When the veil is broken. So the veil is going to be mending back together by the 16th, which is going to be about grounding. Yo, perfect timing. I'm so good. I'm good at this shit, man. Sorry, I'm just like realizing. So it's gonna be about grounding next week. 444. I'm not even playing. From the 16th to the 22nd, and on the 22nd, all your manifestations from the 14th on July 13th is gonna come. It's gonna spin the block on your ass. So there's gonna be something that's gonna pop up. 14th, yep. The 13th to the 14th. So let's see. Yes. Look at this shit. Temperance and Angel here. So it's like these people are going, so they know your cycles. Woo! They know your healing cycles. Something about that. They feel like that's something that scares you. So they feel like they can come and try and get to you when you're healing so that you can be able to like heal them too. You know what I mean? To keep the peace. Turbulent land, they need to keep the peace. I don't know what is up with that. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm like, it's literally the tower shaking, and they're, like I said, realizing that they're the ones that are off board. Yeah, and you are already healed, so yeah, spinning the block. 6 of Pentacles. Ooh, I like a good old mystery. This is literally a mystery. I knew that there was going to be a mystery, so these were all the clues. So what is the... I knew it, the Most High. The Most High popping up here with the Earth Angel card. Literally, I'm gonna grab this really quickly. Archangel Chamuel here with unconditional love at the bottom of the deck and self-love. I'm telling y'all, there's something good happening here. I'm about to tear up. Oh yeah, I started correlating miracles. Oh yeah, I remembered something. So basically, I was trying to understand miracles, right? And the thing was that the illusion that they're trying to create is that miracles happen when we get away with not falling for their trap. That's a miracle. Oh man, they want to make it like, oh man, good thing I didn't fall for that trap. That's a miracle. I would have never been able to survive if it wasn't for... Nah, that's not a miracle. That's not a miracle. Don't let them confuse you. Miracles happen all the time, every second, every moment, every all the time. The Most High creates miracles, births miracles, brings miracles to our reality, and all of us have the accessibility or the access to the knowledge of understanding our own potential of our own miracles, okay? Miracles aren't what happen when you just... Phew, a situation. That's not a miracle, honey. That's hard work. That's labor. That's production. That's you put in yours. You slept in your bed. That's what happened. Okay. You slept in your bed, and that's what happened. And they're trying to make it seem as if it gives them leeway to test you so that it becomes like they're responsible for your miracles. Zadkiel, transmutation, violet flame, mercy. I'm telling you. They want to make it seem as if like you wouldn't be able to even know what miracles were if it wasn't for all the disasters and bad things that happen, right? But they don't understand that disasters themselves are a miracle. They don't understand that everything that exists is a miracle. They don't understand their spirit. They don't understand that. Yeah, so Archangel Sandalphon, music, Earth Star, answered prayers, like I'm saying. Your grounding here for Divine Feminine is absolutely like integral. You're not moving. You are the tower and you're not going anywhere. Yeah, Kuan Yin, Goddess Kuan Yin, compassion, kindness, divine mercy once again. Literally. Yo, mercy is coming out crazy. 10:30. Heavy on the shadow work. 13th. Merlin, alchemy, manifestation, magician. I'm saying 4, 5, 6, another 6, 34, 10, completion, and saying Dimphna, mutant, Mental health, well-being, and support. And last here, Mother Mary, conception, purity of heart, faith, and then Archangel Michael at the bottom of the deck. Lots of love. When I hear XOXO, Gossip Girl, literally when I hear that, it's like, yeah, mysteries. That's what's giving me this mysterious vibe. Secrets and protected knowledge. I'm just getting like table talk. Mother Gaia, Mother Nature, the provider, the elements. I'm getting table talk. I don't know what this is about. Table talk. Why am I getting like Black Thanksgiving? I've been to only one true Black Thanksgiving in my life. Only one time. It wasn't even bad or anything. I don't even understand. It wasn't like the movies at all. It wasn't like what I was taught on memes. Yeah. What is this? Like, yo. Y'all, Divine Feminine, we're doing too good. I don't even think I need to continue this reading. Honestly, I think this is it. I think I've been dragging it because it's like, this is it for real. Like, yeah. Okay. Okay. Be aware of indulgence. That's what this person is stuck on. This person who's over there literally working on trying to figure out how they're going to approach a situation. That gets me. I'm sorry. That's probably the person who's falling off the tower. How am I going to go towards this person? How am I going to get to this? How am I going to approach this? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, that seems like a personal issue. Like, why you, like somebody who's too available to other people's opinions. That's what gets me. Too available to other people's opinions. Like, that seems like a red flag, doesn't it? Like, if you're just looking for veneration from anyone. Yeah, it seems like a burden to have to constantly go to other people to find out what you need to do. Or find out where you need to go. Someone may be projecting onto the collective that, yeah, to like when it's family, okay. So it's also I see it. It's, what you call it? Generations before us trying to teach us how to build families and how to build wealth and how to build happiness. It's generations before us trying to say, yeah, exactly. Traditional values, traditions, trying to make us learn how to follow traditions and stuff like that. How are you going to tell us how to follow traditions? Why not just follow traditions and see for ourselves what it actually is so that we can learn our lesson from it and move on? It's like people trying to micromanage the way we learn lessons. Like also the educational systems and stuff like that. Only knowing certain ideals and only emphasizing on certain things rather than, that's that favoritism energy. That's what we're letting go of. So this is how you mentally let go of those things as well. It's like, yeah, I already said it. I have to go back and like hear it again because when I say it, I literally lose my mind. Yeah, there's judgment. There's judgment on that because it's like, it creates this feeling as if we are the ones that are constantly doing it because we have to say it out loud. Like it literally is like that. Yeah. And that kind of creates this whole manifestation period where it's like, well, if we don't say it out loud, it will never clear. But if we never say it out loud, we won't have to manifest it, but it'll ruminate. And then it's like that energy of like, I don't know how to cleanse. I don't know what that is. Yeah, it's attempting to be a leader, but not being in the energy of being a leader. Yeah, and trying to like, it's what it is. Jesus, take the wheel, please. What's going on? Yo, all I'm getting is that these people are just so power hungry. Yeah, 9 of Cups, they're so power hungry. I'm sure that they think that they have to go to multiple people to be able to gain one pentacle, like one solid power. You know what I mean? It's like you're trying to harvest from multiple people so that you get one thing. But then it's like you trying to steal parts of every single other person's thing to be able to make your own zombification Frankenstein of what it is. It's like a collage or like, you know what I mean? Like one of those energies, like fucking paper mache type. It's literally giving paper mache. It's giving paper mache. someone is in paper mache grade, but not like impressive, like university level. I'm talking like preschooler energy. Yeah, the star. I literally told you, I told you guys, I feel like somebody here is like a kid, or maybe they have a kid, or I don't know what is up with that. But there's somebody who has a child that needs to be focusing on their child, because this paper mache identity that they've tried to take for themselves, the fool, yeah. Somebody tried to, that's what it is. It is narcissistic. Somebody tried to use their child to be able to get ahead using the innocence and mistaking the power. So that's why we're getting this downloaded information. That's why there's DNA upgrades and DNA updates and stuff like that, so that we can be able to also nurture the younglings, nurture the young ones. So that's going to be something, maybe your mothering instincts is going to be on another level for the next couple of weeks. Yeah. Fertility, there's a lot of like, this is nurturing as well. Five of Pentacles means nurturing. Self-care came out earlier. Maybe you're going to really learn what you needed as a child when it came to judgment to your self-nourishment. Maybe someone did that to you as well. Be aware of projecting that energy onto others. And if you are, you know what I mean, like, be positive about it, because that's maybe what's calling on to these kind of people who want partnerships from you, so that you balance things out or take them ahead in their journey. Is maybe because you tend to, like, I don't know, there's something here. I just said it though. Yeah. Oh, it's like that. It's literally like someone is trying to use literally, like maybe you were just used as a child to be able to make somebody feel like as if they're an emperor or empress. Like somebody wanted a status quo, right? Someone wanted to fulfill that traditional status quo, and didn't realize the actual journey. So yeah, Queen of Swords. But I don't know if that's a part of your truth. I think the thing is that they want you to take accountability for it. They want you to take accountability for it, but it's like you're on a whole separate journey. And this could be anyone. It could be within your family. It could be somebody else's family. It could be literally them projecting onto you what's going on in their family. Yeah, but you're protected from that. You're healing from that. It's like you're healing that side of your traditional values. And instead of them being a leader to be able to also heal themselves and those values, they're trying to copy what you're doing, but they're trying to take your wheel to do it. Like they want to experiment with what happens, like trying to treat you like a video game, like trying to experiment with what happens in your life so that they can be able to take notes. This is so disgusting. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. This is like, that's why it's saying like paper mache. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. It's literally them trying to, like, as soon as they grab onto something, they feel like they can like use it to, I don't know, man. It's giving me, yeah, it's heavy projection. It's a heavy projection. I didn't even understand really why I kept on getting the same thing, but now I see. It's like they're trying to treat your life, your stability, your relationship as their well. Like you might be a well, and by well means like a nourishing environment, nourishing person. Ten of Cups, right? You might already be in that Ten of Cups energy. That's why you're moving towards your Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles at the moment. So you might be someone, like I said, you have a farm or something. Let's say, like, even in your mind, think of it as like a mental farm of ideas, technology, relationships. You have this abundant etiquette about yourself, right? This whole fruits of your labor you receive through the divine in your field, right? That you have been able to produce. And that is where you get your sense of stability from, your spiritual self, right? And someone is trying to use that as the source, as if they're trying to project onto you their ego, so that they can be able to take from you. Like they're trying to treat you as if you have a God complex. You know what I mean? So that they can project onto you, so that your barriers are too weak. But it's like they're not understanding that they don't have the capacity to even think like that, at least not anymore. So that's not even their thought process, really. That's why it's coming up as paper mache. It's like a childish thought process they might have gotten from somebody else or somebody else's child. And they're not seeing how it's affecting them. So this is like a grown adult doing what their 2-year-old would do, and then being like confused as to why it's not working. So it's like also disassociation, right? This is like an identity disorder, and that might also be going on with the child, because the child is still growing. Yeah, Temperance. So there's definitely a child still growing. maybe this is like a spirit baby or something. The Queen of Wands is here next to the Hierophant. It's like, yeah, 4 of Cups. 4 of Pentacles, 4 again, and the World. Yeah, no, it's over. So the Most High caught the situation. It's also, it could be black magic, but I feel like it's just like a false manifestation that had happened over time. Like I said, cleansing that needed to happen, corrupt energy that was supposed to be cleansed, and someone just listened to the devil. 10 of Cups. Yeah, someone just listened to the devil, bit the apple, and now they're being thrown off, right? Basically, yeah, the Moon. This might also be talking about something that happened in childhood or youth, maybe. You know what I mean? Like, for me personally, I know that there was stuff that happened to me. I'm not going to say it anymore because the vibe is too high right now. But basically, it's like, yeah, stuff happened when we were children, and we had to heal from that, and thus why we even thought the way that we did, which is why we don't have favoritism. We still face our karma, but then we face it at that age. So, you know, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. But when we're young, you know, when we're naive and babies, we can still see the good in those things regardless, right? Even though it's like horrifying for us. I mean, the whole world is ending every time something bad happens when we're kids, right? But as adults, it's like that same fear can come up, and it's like this person did not get rid of that fear at that age, so they played stupid games as an adult, and now they're getting the worst shit ever, and they have to feel like horrified by it. Yeah, and you're protected from that. Your ancestors have already taught you that. You've learned that lesson, and that's the part of your bloodline that you're healing, generational hexes and curses, to be able to get. Yeah, they're extreme, and that's that part. If everything feels like it's falling apart, then it most likely came from your childhood, because when you're an adult rationally, you know you can be able to protect yourself, and that's that part. It's like Ace of Cups. It's like, yeah. And that's why you're receiving this love. It's almost as if they also, I don't know why this Page of Cups keeps coming. It's like somebody wants to replace their ideas and opportunities with your ideas and opportunities. Like they want it to, I don't know why this person wants to project on you so bad, because the artist is here as well. Or maybe, oh, okay, I see. Is they're trying to take credit for your own vibe. And that's not going to work. We already know that you're protected from that. So I don't know what it is they're trying to do. Yeah, okay, so they're trying to take your truth for granted, or they're trying to come to you when you're going to be speaking your truth, or when you're going to be receiving justice. Because I want to show you the spread right now. Look, you have the Ace of Cups on this side. You have Ace of Swords right here, right? And then you have Justice right in the middle, right next to the artist. This is your manifestations, your production. When it comes to your Queen of Cups, you're coming out literally Queen of Cups. So your emotional well-being is there. And then you have Queen of Pentacles and Truth, really. So you value the truth highly. That's basically what you hold. But you're not holding the Queen of Swords. I mean, you're not the Queen of Swords here, which is getting me, because I feel like this is why this person is throwing you off balance. Maybe if somebody wants you to misuse your power, it doesn't have to be in a bad way. It could just be in an inefficient, unproductive way, right? So you're receiving your justice for balanced emotions at this time. But when it comes to your truth or your center or your opportunities, there's something here I need to understand. Hello. Yeah. That's interesting. So someone is projecting onto you as if you find out the truth, or you step out of some kind of loop when it comes to what you value in your truth, or what kind of values you have in your truth, that it's going to be a burden for them. Like they're going to feel burdened by you doing something with your truth. I don't know, to me, I see that for them, it's a lose-lose situation, but I don't know why they're trying to make you feel like it's a lose-lose situation. It's something here about healing. Maybe they don't want you to feel like you've healed from your regrets or remorseful energy. So they've maybe thrown a lot of regret towards you, or remorse towards your way. Maybe you feel regretful. I would suggest letting go of those energies of remorse and regret, because they're hellish. Just let go of them. Trust me, you don't need them. They're not going to help you ascend. They're not going to help you clear out your, energy fields. Once you let go of this idea that you have to remorse or regret over something that you cannot control, that's going to usher in acceptance. That's why the acceptance is there. So it's like someone doesn't want you to accept the way that you perceive your truth. Maybe you perceive your truth as a pentacle. Maybe you see that your values are defined by maybe you feel like your values are defined by something. I feel like your values are defined by something here. Yeah. So there's definitely a lesson here about definition. Yeah, manifesting. Yeah, literally, it's something that they, due to their anxiety, made you feel like, I don't know what they made you feel. Irresponsible, possibly. What is with this Queen of Swords? I mean, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, literally. So someone probably wanted to make it seem as if you needed to prove your truth to have value. Like you needed proof of your value to have value. You needed proof of your value to have value. Hear that? You need proof of value to have value. Are you mad? Are you mad? Excuse me? Yeah, exactly. Someone wanted you to mishandle or something. This is like levels upon levels of meta. Like, that's what it's giving me. Someone wants, like, me. I'm going to tell you what they want me to do. They want me to think how they think so that they can make me feel like I have to walk a mile in their shoes. Bruh, I don't need your dirty ass shoes. Like, that's the thing I'm feeling right now. And it's like that kind of energy where it's like, like, okay, so you're blind? Like, did you expect me to apologize? Like, that's kind of what I'm feeling. It's like someone knows you have the truth about something and they want to, like, I don't know, man. Yeah, Queen of Wands coming out here as well. So it's, they want to make you feel, so that's why they're trying to make you feel burdened. They want to make you feel burdened so you become what they want. So that you manifest, but they don't understand spirit. They don't understand, first of all, what they don't want you to do is become a powerful person who is able and capable to be able to flood this entire situation. That's what they don't want. So in order for them to do that, they will now put wands on your back. They will now give you the burdens. Basically, they're giving you the gun and they're telling you not to shoot them. Someone is giving you a gun and telling you not to shoot them. My whole thing is that, do you see the process of that entire thing? Do you see how much you have to really go through over that entire process? First of all, why did they think that you were gonna shoot them? 1. 2, why did they think that would cause you burdens? 3, okay, so what if you did want to shoot them? If they thought that you were going to shoot them, why did they give you the gun? It's like someone wanted you to prove that you wouldn't shoot them by giving you a gun and telling you not to shoot them. That's the burden. What the fuck? It's the Tower. I'm telling you. like what? Like, what are you talking about, bro? That's the whole confusion of the scenario. It's like, okay, now let's imagine that gun that they were giving you, let's say it's your gun. Let's imagine it's your gun. Someone is giving you your gun. Maybe what? Bruh, I'm done. Yeah, they thought that it would keep you trapped or something. And it's the analogy. It's all an analogy, okay? So this could come out anyway, or you know what I mean? Like, my ex had, sex with, he cheated on me, and then he had a whole bunch of videos of him and this girl having sex, and we had like a whole like Apple thing going on where I had his pictures, literally because like I put my shit on his phone and all his pictures downloaded to my device. And I didn't know until we broke up. It was already way later, and I was like, what's in my hidden files? And that hole was filled with his porn. So that's what I mean. It's like someone giving you a weapon and expecting you not to shoot it. First of all, I just deleted that hole like really quickly. I was like, ew, ew, delete. I was like, ew, no, I don't want to see that. Ew, oh, it's disgusting. Someone doesn't understand your values. See, now the pentacle is out. Now the pentacle is out. See? Because the Queen of Pentacles was out, and I could sense that you were the Queen of Pentacles. I could sense that you have you're the Empress, right? Divine Feminine. So it's like, I wasn't getting why they were trying to see as if your gifts are a weapon for them. So someone was like trying to also make it seem as if they gave you your gifts. See what I mean? First of all, when they find out that they're helping you, now they want to take advantage of it. Bruh, like, no thanks. Like, so you've been helping me this entire time just to be able to sabotage me, and because I made it a better situation out of it, now you want to sabotage me even more by doing what, harming yourself? Like, how are you gonna beep, beep, beep? That's how I feel. Back up. Beep, beep. Please move away from the red zone. Beep, beep. Yeah, stupidity at play. Yeah, people trying to manipulate your values and your gifts. Yeah, because they're really, I don't get it, bruh. I'm done. So now they want to make it a nightmare for you to be compassionate. Like, they want to make you feel anxiety to be compassionate or loving. And I don't know who these people are. I'm done with that. Yeah. They all want to partner up with you. Look at this. My milkshake brings us. You guys know how I feel about this energy. Yeah, the Queen of Swords coming out. So the Queen of Swords is minding her own business, blocking this person, right? The Queen of Swords energy, your sharp wit, your intellect is basically analyzing and understanding how these people try to approach you, because they keep trying to figure out a way to approach you. This is what you do, okay? You stop thinking about ways that they're trying to approach you. Don't worry about if they come by the side or if they try to be nice to you or love bomb you. Don't worry about any of that, all right? Because the less you think of that negative aspect of it, no, you think about how you have been approaching situations. You think of that. Think of ways that you have been approaching situations, and then acknowledge your discernment, acknowledge your intellect, acknowledge your, you know what I mean? Acknowledge your achievements, acknowledge all your gifts, acknowledge how you've kept yourself out of danger, and then they'll get dumber and dumber over time. Because they're already in regression. So they're just gonna try and approach you in dumber and dumber ways. It's only gonna get dumber for them. Okay, so all you have to do is keep moving forward. Literally, yeah, disillusion it. You don't, yeah, see, you're a star. You can just keep moving forward at the end of the day. Also, Aquarius energy, you're a star. They just keep getting, you know how they try to do it with older people? I said older people. You know how the older people try to do it for the young ones, the really old ass, like, rich men who are like, I just keep getting richer and they just keep getting younger, right? That's their talk on how they're going to manipulate young women into being in arranged marriages with them, and then try to manipulate them and make them think that it's because of money, right? You know, that vibe. So we keep getting wiser and they just keep getting dumber. That's really what it is. And so they try to use that same, and this is when the snakes come in. They try to use that same logic towards you by projecting onto you as if over time you're getting dumber, or you were dumb as a child, right? Because they're trying to take back their power, but it was never their power to begin with, right? That's why justice is always fair, because you know that these people who are regressing will only get dumber, and you'll be able to see that, right? And it's not something that you're cursing them with. It's just something that happens. It's the cycle of life. Exactly, because they're trying to pretend. Literally, it's all gossip and slander, trying to pretend that that's not what they're doing. Look at how these two people are literally looking down. They're mirroring. This is mirror work. So they're trying to make you look at your gifts, and they're trying to make you look at your gifts with like flabbergasted, like, what do I do? And it's all because they're trying to mirror you. Literally, they're trying to mirror you. See how they're literally the same card in different formats. And they're looking at their plans, and they're trying to act as if they see what you see, so that when you move forward, they can move forward along. But what they don't realize is that you're a witness. You're a witness. You witness yourself. You witness the whole playing field. You witness the mirror work. You are a witness. It's a play on Avatar energy. I don't know what this is about. Yeah, literally the devil in reverse, the fucking Fool, and the Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Six of Pentacles coming out again. I started this whole reading with this word, work, right? Saying service or is work. Being at service as work, right? But service means that you feel good when you help others, right? So in this kind of sense, it's like they're trying to make it their work to service others. This is like also getting a job, right? I've been thinking of like, I always do this to myself, and I know it's not real. I always try and get a job again, like one of those matrix jobs, a 9 to 5, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it, right? I just don't, it's not for me. I already worked my entire life. I told you I worked for that MLM. I'm done. Like, I'm done. We better be a millionaire or else, bitch. Like, it's over from here. Like, I'm not getting a 9 to 5. I have no other choice. I don't have an option. I'm just not doing it. I know myself, okay? And so this is one of those energies, is like working and pretending as if you love it, right? This is pretending you love what you do. And they're trying to take your job, or they're trying to take your career for themselves so that they can act like it's not worth it. Do you get it? Oh, it sucks. Like, this job sucks. And then everybody starts thinking that you don't love your job because, oh, it sucks. Like, that's the energy. Being a businesswoman is so hard, and it doesn't help at all. And it's just not for them. It's just not for them. That's all it is. It's like being an artist. Oh, being an artist or a writer, it sucks. It's so long hours. Everything in the world is awful. And it's because it's not their path. And it's like they're trying to take upon your path and act like it's so bad. It's like, maybe it's not for you, bro. Yeah, see, partnership. It's like someone is trying to partner up, yeah, and create drama for your path. Yeah, nostalgia, something in the past maybe. Yeah, something that you already figured out, balanced out. Yeah, something that you've already healed from as well. Something about your wit, your intelligence. This is about how you progress in life. This is about how you've built what you built, how you created for yourself, how you've walked away from things that were unfruitful, how you reclaimed your power. Yeah, how you transformed, transcended. This is about your journey. And someone is salty. Someone is salty that you do you so good. You do you so good. Yeah, and it's slowing them down, and that's what's making you feel slow. Boom. We've cleared that out. It's making you feel slow because you just don't know how good you are. You just don't know how good you are. Yeah, that's the partnership. They want to make it seem as if, because you may know your value, but you will never know how good you are. You will never know, because you don't compete. You don't compete. You can't compete with yourself, because you know you're only going to get better. You're going to always grow over time. You're not going to be the same every single cycle you go through. And it's right now that you are going through cycles that people want to compare you in, but there's no real competition. So you do you really well, and they want to partner up with you, but they don't understand that they have, finally judgment came up because it was enough. See how many times that card came out? And that's why I keep like repeating the same thing. It's like, we're meant to be moving forward. And that's the energy, is like, I'm going to have to keep dropping these people more and more. And especially this Knight of Pentacles energy, because I need to get rid of this. Yeah. See? Ace of Pentacle, fucking the Most High. Excuse me, Lord. Ace of Pentacle and the Most High. Exactly. There's progress, real progress here, to why you're moving forward. It's like, okay, so it's like the Most High is holding your gifts. So it can't be slow, is what I'm getting at. 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, it can't be slow. And people who are not getting their gifts in their journey are slow because they're burdened. These people don't know how to release and let go. I'm trying to say, they're literally trying to project all this energy onto you as if you are not good at what you do, but you are good at what you've been doing. You've been knew this. You've been new. Why does it keep coming out, bro? It's gonna drive me crazy. Bro, like, they want you to be someone who's like, they just want you in an energy so bad. They want you in an energy so bad. Yeah, that's the truth. When you get into that energy, you're the tower, and then they want to stop you. Like, these people piss me off. High priestess, I'm telling you. It's like, okay, I'll do it. And then they're like falling apart and they're breaking and they're going through shit and you're like, okay. Exactly. It's like you just do exactly what you need to do. When it's like they keep waiting for a moment. See, when the moment comes, they're not ready. That's really where it's at. They're waiting for a divine moment. And when the divine moment is here, they're not ready. And that's where it's at. And you're in divine timing. And that's all it is. And that's all it is. You know you're okay, so your spiritual self is starting to integrate divine timing within your biosystem, your bioware. So like you will be able to truly have faith, like the absolute, I mean, you probably already do, but it's manifesting into the physical reality now within your DNA. Your faith is literally manifesting into your DNA. Ooh, sorry, I'm like excited. What? King of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Yeah, this is some real shit right here. And it's intellectual, so it's like almost, it's like a formula. There's a formula here. There's a secret DNA activation that's happening within you right now. And this has to do with your faith. So you might tap into like a higher belief system. Belief was the card that came out. There's going to be something. Yeah, these people are dropping like flies right now. The Fool, they're like jumping into shit. So you might be feeling as if you're jumping into conclusions, or you're trying to like make sense of it. Let it go. Let it go. That's them. They're trying to make sense of it. Just let it go. Let it be, and you're gonna get it. Yeah, the well, because you are the well. You are nourished. Yeah, see, 10 of Cups. Did I not just say fulfilled? You are nourished. You have something within one of those cups, but it's not an illusion. It's something that you hold. It's like a review. You're meant to be doing a review at this time. Yes. Oh, that's the truth. The truth. That's the truth. You're in your review period. Yes, you're in your review period. Yeah, don't mind people who are trying to break you off right now. Yeah. Temperance, and I see these people are trying to like disturb your peace or disturb your time. Devil in reverse. Yeah, 5 of Cups. I'm trying to tell you right now, you're meant to be reviewing something. Let's find out. Let us find out. The root chakra came out soon. So let me see. And I pulled out the sacral chakra before. Let's see. What is it that you're activating in your DNA? Ooh. Not romantic love coming out first. I knew it. So this fell out in reverse. So they don't have authority. These false divine masculines don't have authority. So they're trying to make you manifest fucking love, romantic love. That's what they're trying to make you manifest, by making you believe that the divine masculine that they think they are is manifesting authority over romantic love or something, or the divine. I don't know what the fuck is going on here, but this is not it. Yeah, the card is prosperity, coherence, and transition perception. So it's like you're changing. So this is what your faith is going to be about. Your DNA activation is going to be about you communicating with yourself, or the transits of time, you understanding or perceiving your own prosperity in a way that will create more in your life. So there's going to be an abundance of prosperity that you can that is physically within you to manifest. Basically, that's what it's saying. Metaphysically within you to manifest some sort of prosperity. Maybe that's that 9 of Pentacles energy I was talking about earlier. Yeah, the dynamic of it. And that's why romantic love came out, is because maybe in the past, yeah, there needed to be change, and now there is. You know that you don't need romantic love to be able to gain. That's not how it works. Perception, yeah, that's not the sentence that we're using anymore at all. It's just you alchemizing your potential. Thank you God for that sentence. It's you alchemizing your potential from your inner DNA activation when it comes to your prosperity through your belief systems. It's you learning how to master your manifestation powers. Conception, that's what you're doing, and that's why you need to like not recover. It's not recovery. Well, we're trying to say recovery because we're inside that kind of AI mentality, because when you recover something on your phone, you're recovering memories, right? Once you delete something, it lasts 30 days and you can recover them. Whereas for humans, we remember, and that's why remembrance comes out. So you're reviewing, that's what it is. You're reviewing, reviewing, revisiting, right? Turning that circle, spinning the block on that. On the authority that you have to be able to manifest integration, perception. I'm saying authority, magic. I'm trying to say so you have the magic. You know, I got the sauce. You know, I'm saucy. Yeah. People who lost in the sauce, but you are the sauce. So how can you have ego? Ooh. We can't do that. Belief, change. Oh my God, transmutation, romantic love, change your belief on romantic love. So your belief system on romantic love is going to change. So you're going to realize to be able to have romantic love, you need to be in prosperity. And to be able to be in prosperity, you need to be able to know that you are in prosperity, which means manifesting prosperity for yourself. That's the only way to do it. You got to be in the energy of prosperity. You got to be in it. Transition, I'm telling you. So you're going to be able to move forward. And perceive the miracle. What I say, they want to make it seem as if the miracle is no. That was always the mission. That was always the mission. Now the miracle is about to happen. Hey, yo, Merkaba, light body. Hey, yo, let's go. Traveling. This is the chariot as well. Fertility. Let's go. Emergence. I said it. Root chakra. So literally it's going to be from root chakra, throat chakra, communication. So you're going to be speaking to your ancestors about it, about some kind of delight. You're going to be able to party with your ancestors a little bit. That's how I say it in my head, okay? You're going to be able to party with your ancestors a little bit about the conception that you've created to be able to break through some generational curses. Empowerment of consciousness, empowering your faith and belief system within consciousness through your solar plexus chakra. It's like you're feeding the Most High too, in a different kind of sense. I'm trying to explain it the best I can, okay? Synergy is what I'm trying to say. This is also co-creation energy, okay? So you're basically co-creating, you're giving the Most High your ideas and transmuting. It's a whole lot. Synergy, okay? Let me read this. Our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combination and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that we are new, so that new yet exciting occurrences can give birth to new reality. Like I said, someone is trying to experiment with your wheel, but it's your choice to experiment with yourself. Soul time. So maybe that's what's also next, is reviewing the way you've experimented in your life. Review your experimentations with compassion. And that's the message. Okay? Third eye chakra. Ayo, gang. Compassion. I'm done. Dynamic. Like I said. Healing. Oh my gosh. Okay. So review your experimentations with compassion and lighthearted energy. Okay? You have nothing to be guilty of. You have nothing to feel weird about. You know, you are with the Most High. If the Most High wasn't with you the entire time doing what you were doing, then you wouldn't have been doing what you were doing. So instead of creating an infinite loop of remorse for yourself, definitely understand that all your experiences were definitely worth it, and it definitely counted, and it definitely helped the divine, no matter how it seems. Just speak on it, write it down, review it, and see what you've learned from those experiences, especially ones that have to do with people who've been cold around you or trying to steal from you or look into yourself or your opportunities or your ideas, or if you've been stolen from, or you felt like an option, or somebody else made you try and think you're an option, or any drama that you've been in associated with some kind of experimentation period. Okay, try and be compassionate with yourself. See the experimentation period and the drama as completely separate things. Okay, people will always, like I said, people will always fight. There's always something, and they're trying to make it seem as if you don't have the power to experiment and be yourself and not have to go through drama. They're trying to make it seem as if they're trying to trauma bond the drama to your experimentation, so you're scared to experiment. Anxiety. Like I said, that's what they're feeling, and that's why they're trying to put it on you and project it onto you, as if the reason why you did something good was because of fear. Doesn't sound right for a divine being. Yeah, and you've balanced that out. Yeah, you've balanced that out. You're free now. You're good to go. Yeah, don't worry about this anxious ass energy over your happiness. Fuck them. Like, really, fuck them. Like, don't even think about them, all right? Whatever it is, it's not, you're not turning off your empathy. You're just protected from having to be in a relationship with them because they want to be in one. Literally, it's so annoying. It's like, you don't have to be in a relationship with anyone. You don't have to be. You just don't have to be. And it's fated. It's just fated. It's fated for you to move forward. Fated for you to have, like, oh my god. So very much something. Very much something for real. Yeah, there's judgment now. Even they tried to call judgment upon your ancestors as well. So this is something that's been a repeated cycle over generations and generations. Like I said, generational curse. It's like they're looking at it as if you have favor. Like I said, they're looking at it as if you have favor. So if it's unfair to you, you might like that's the part. Like, even if you had favor, that this wouldn't justify exactly why the fuck they're doing this, and you don't have favor. That's the part. That's what I'm trying to say. Some fucking weak ass divine masculine, some emperor in reverse type energy who wants your 10 of Pentacles, who wants your I don't know. It's some energy that wants to build with you your success. Like, shut the fuck up. You can't take credit for this shit. Like, this is what I mean. Yeah, they're trying to find their journey to their success, and they can't even get that way. So they don't even know what it is that they want, and they still want what you have. I'm not getting it. I'm not understanding. This is not coming to me properly, I swear. Paper mache, like, that's what I mean. This is the battle, so you're getting what I mean. It's paper mache. Like, how are you going to come in? Yeah, this guy will not give up. No, they will. They can't give up. That's the issue. I think they don't understand that that's why they're in hell. They don't understand that this is a loop. This is a loop cycle. They need to watch an episode of Lucifer. Like, they need to watch some show. They need to watch something. They need to just mind their own business. I feel like if you don't learn your lessons, like, straight up from experiences, you can definitely watch a TV movie. You can watch a show. These people have not seen anime. I've mentioned this at the beginning of this reading. These are people who have not seen anime. They want valor and victory. They want you to be like, good boy. They want you to go, good boy or good girl. Yeah, the Chariot. They think it's a drive-through. I'm telling you. These people are dreaming about the wrong things. Let me just tell you. These demons are running circles around these niggas. Like, so that's what your dream is telling you. It's like what I dream about versus what you dream about. Like, that's what they want to do. They want to do that. That's where they want to compete at. That's the greediness. That's what's holding them back. That's what they're trying to hold on to. The dream that you possibly could have made them feel. Imagine having a dream, right? And someone shows you that dream and is like, hey, you know that you have been following this kind of career path, right? And you had no idea that's what you were doing. And you're like, wow, thank you. But then you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. It's your career path. You can do whatever you want with it, right? So that person is trying to make you hold on to their belief systems or ideals via your compassion. You wanted this. No, you said that this is what I was doing, and I thought that that's what I was doing because you told me that. That's the energy, and then that's the battle. That's the battle. That's why it's so, like, fucked up right there. Didn't I say if I started bringing this down into physical reality, how fucked up it would all be because they're not able to see from a higher perspective at all? It's literally catching a trap that traps a catcher who traps a catcher that catches a trap. It's over. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's so, like, deeply rooted in other people's insecurities. Like, it's not that deep. It's not a loss. It's like, people want me to put a band-aid on their issues, bro. People want me to put a band-aid, like, divine feminine, divine feminine, I know you're listening to me. Divine masculine, I know you hear me. These people want me to put a band-aid on their issues so they can feel like they can just walk it off. I don't think they understand what the spiritual realm is at all, and I'm trying to figure this out. Exactly. It's like I'm trying to figure this out. So King of Swords, the High Priestess, Justice, Six of Swords, Page of Cups again. There is clearly a boundary here. There is so clearly a boundary here that they cannot swim to calmer waters with this fake apology. They know this. They see it. It's like they want to stand and create projections of other people's projections off onto the collective, and they're trying to act like it's faded. Oh, this is okay. So in BTS, in one of their songs, I heard it's called Dang. It's called Dang, literally, and Dang is a card game, and the whole point of the song, right? It's a very deep ass song. It's rap. It's a very, very good song. I love it. And the whole point is that the word dang can be used in several different ways, but the whole thing of it too is like a lapse of a cry of victory or a cry of defeat, or like, checkmate. It's like they're trying to do that. It's like they're trying to project the energy where it's like, can I, like you knew that if you became famous, you were going to have to deal. That's the whole point of the song. You knew that you were going to have to deal with all this people who are obsessed with you. You knew. It's like, oh, well, you were born a woman, so obviously you're going to be raped type shit. And it's like my fucking eye and lip and everything quivers from that. It's like, yeah, is that what it's called? Sucker shit is when you don't do this as a light being, as a light worker. When I don't act like this, I really don't get it. And so I have to sit here and try to like understand. This is what I mean. I don't have to go through other people's lows. So this is a low for them, right? Seeing a boundary as big as a High Priestess, Justice, and King of Swords, like this is the boundary we have, bruh. In order to enter the territory in which that we believe and think and have faith in, they need to get past math energy. This is who they need to get past. It's not even as if it's not as if this is the final place. No, this is a boundary. This is a gate. It's like they feel obstructed by a gate, and they don't know why there's a gate there. It's like building a wall, right, in America, and them getting. I'm not gonna get all political with you, but I know why walls are built. You can look at the wall of China. You and I both know why walls are built. Okay, we all know why walls are built, and when you don't understand why walls and buildings and all this stuff is built, of course you're going to look at it as a challenge or a throwdown or whatever stupidity that you think it is. But really, there is only one function of a wall or a barrier. It is to make sure that there are no trespassers. And this is someone who wants to trespass so bad. Oh my God, yo. I drank a lot of water. I need to get my lip gloss. So this is someone who wants to trespass your boundaries. I don't know who this person is. Maybe this person is going to manifest in the future, and that's why I need to say it as well. Like this person may try and copy like your intellectual abilities, or try to compare your intellect with somebody else's. Yeah. They're going to try and say that the only reason that you have the wisdom you have is because you went through a lot of shit. AKA, you have to go through shit to be able to gain wisdom, which is what I said. There's no favoritism here. Everybody gains wisdom at some point or the other. It's about maintenance as well, right? So you don't have to go through other people's lows. And this person wants to act as if they've gone through your lows, and it's supposed to be their justice. Yeah, and that's how they think that that's equal give and take. I don't even know where the give and take is in that. I'm not even seeing that. That's what they just magically came up with. They've assigned that action of comparing your pain to theirs and comparing your wisdom to the pain that they've been through and what they're supposed to know to them, communicating about their accomplishments or equally. It's not even, first of all, they don't think anything is fair. Remember that. They don't think anything is fair. You are the one that holds justice. The justice is your boundary. It has to be fair. So if they think something is not fair, then they cannot pass. They can't pass. It needs to be fair for them. If it's not fair for them, they can't pass. And for you, it's like, you are the one that can make it fair. But they feel like they have the authority. That's why authority came out in Divine Masculine. Like I said, this is some narcissistic person. They feel like they have what you have. And they want to say that they have what you have because of what you went through compared to what they've gone through. You get? I've been through shit too. So we know the same pain. Even though they think it's not fair, they might try to come up to you and act as if it's fair just because you feel it's fair. So you know what I mean? They're trying to take your fairness and act like they think it's fair too. But then they really are filled with the secret unfairness and secret deceit. Yeah, see, because they want your favor. They want to go to you and be like, okay, so like I said, this sense of validation. Right? Because we're communicating right now, right? Audience members, collective, we're communicating about what's happening right now. We're all divinely, to get coherently looking at what is happening together. That's really what's going on. And, and there is people who wanted to make it seem as if collective, you need their validation as much as they need yours because they've been through pain that they've compared to yours because they feel it's unfair for them not to do that. And that is communicating. The only reason I'm making these pauses is because that's how long they would have to think to make it make sense that they are only doing this because they feel like something is unfair. They are only trying to trespass because of their inner child wounding. That's how that pause was as much as they needed to think, but they didn't even take that time. They didn't have gratitude for that time. They didn't acknowledge their awareness. They didn't acknowledge themselves. At the end of the day, 8 of Pentacles, you have worked. They've seen you work. You have worked to create this nourishing environment for your thoughts and your field and your wishes. You have manifested within you your own DNA activation. That's why your DNA is activating, because you manifested that. You did it. You didn't manipulate anyone to do it. You didn't play with yourself or play with your emotion, or you didn't even hold back. You didn't even hold yourself back when you were doing it. But this person wants to make it seem as if what they're doing is as people, everybody grieves differently, right? Type energy. Everybody grieves differently. That's the energy. Okay. But you can tell when someone's grieving versus when someone is trying to use or scapegoat their grief. You can tell. And that's why Lilith energy always came up before, because Lilith gives birth to demons, and grief is also a part of a demonic attachment. It's an entity, right? Misery loves company, they say, but misery is not real, right? Because it's an illusion. Illusions are real. Illusions are real, but misery cannot live within an illusion. That's true. Nothing lives within an illusion. Nothing is real within an illusion, but the illusion itself is real. It still affects you. So Lilith and Sophia giving birth to demons would be like those demons, right, that need to be eradicated and whatnot. But when you try and use a demonic attachment to try and manipulate somebody else to trespass, that's what makes it an emperor in reverse. Not only is it stupid and very delirious, it's extremely dangerous. And that's why, Divine Feminine, you need justice there, because it has to be fair. And that's why we're seeing this as high priestesses, right? Seeing this from a higher position, because I'm allowing the energy to flow. Yeah, The devil in reverse and fucking the angel, temperance angel right here. That's why you have the barriers. That's why you're protected. It's so that you can be able to see who's trying to play games with you. Yeah, that's why you learned the lessons you did, not so that somebody else can come be with you. It's so that you could be with yourself. That was the lesson all along, and I think we all know that. And I feel like this person is just coming to a realization that they were never a part of your plan, that you were never a part, you were never even really discussing anything with them. Maybe someone is realizing that you were always guarded towards them. Yeah, that you were never gonna be hurt by them because you never put them in that kind of ranking in your life. You never gave them, fucking empress. Like someone is just realizing that you never honored them the way they thought that you did. You honored yourself instead. You honored the Most High instead. You chose yourself. What'd you call it? Empress? Yeah, star energy, empress in the star. And they maybe made you feel as if you hadn't seen how much you valued yourself as well. Maybe they made you feel as if you hadn't reached the potential that you needed to reach in order to develop your career, but you're not in that energy anymore. You've created boundaries very successfully from that energy to the point that you're actually activating your own DNA. And it's not a small feat either. It's not a small feat what you did and what you survived. It's not that at all. It's actually quite insulting. I would like to say it's humbling, but that's also an insult to yourself to see what you did as a small feat. No. Acknowledge your accomplishments. Acknowledge the fact that you made it where you needed to be to get where you need to go next. That's a checkpoint. They're trying to bring to you this moment of anxiety because they want to make you feel as if you didn't utilize your time correctly when you had the chance to. That's why there's no remorse. There's not supposed to be any remorse because you are in high vibrations. They need to feel their own remorse. That's why it was always constantly going in a loop to make me feel their remorse for them. I already felt it. I'm already empathetic. That's why I created boundaries there, because I knew that if they were empathetic, they would know. But that's how I know these are entities and not real people that are doing stuff like this, trying to trespass you, right? Because people might be a vessel for them, but that's why you have compassion and love and unconditional love, because that's towards spirit, that's towards yourself, because spirit is the one who's guiding you. Spirit is the one that's loving on you. Yeah. And you have the potential to be able to utilize your gifts, to be able to also call judgment on these people so you may move on. And that's why they keep on trying to jump ship. It's so weird. It's like they think that poverty is their safe zone. They're safe in poverty because you can't hurt anyone in poverty. I can't explain it. It's like trying to run for bankruptcy and trying to make like an opportunity out of it. Like, but I'm bankrupt. Like, that's what I mean. It's like Monopoly. Someone's trying to play Monopoly in this bitch. Like, someone's lost. Paper mache. I'm done. I'm done. For real. It's like someone went into bankruptcy and now they can't pass go and collect 200. So they wanna stop you. I don't know. Do these people even know how to play Monopoly? Like, Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, disillusion energy. It'd be so serious, and then you realize these are children. Literally, oh my gosh, I'm done. Yeah, I think what it is that they're trying to see which direction we're gonna go next so that they can be able to move forward. But we don't have to deal with that. I saw the tower. The tower tried to come out twice with the Four of Cups. It's like they're trying to ignore the fact that they're falling off the tower. Okay, Divine Feminine, you're moving towards union with your Ten of Pentacles. That's what you needed to know. You're moving towards your Ten of Pentacles, and that means that you are basically manifesting the foundation for your fortune. All right, you're basically manifesting the treasure box to put your treasure in. You're manifesting the house to put your couch in. You're manifesting the walls to be able to like reflect the lights and the mirror. You know what I mean? That's what you're manifesting now. It's in you. It's in your blood. Don't mind these people. Yeah, don't mind these people in their grief. Oh, yo. They're so sad. They're so sad. This shit gets me. I don't know where you're at. Maybe you need to move your area or move to a different area. Yeah, I don't know if you're thinking about it or who's thinking about it. I don't know, man. But you are safe in your surroundings. Insulting my intelligence drives me crazy. I'm getting better at controlling that myself because people will do anything to belittle your character and your heart to help them feel better. Just exactly. Do anything. There's always something. There's always something. Yeah, justice. See, it's always fair. That's how you know, like, there's fairness here. Because you're learning, you're growing, you're being better. And if it doesn't pass through that, then it's not gonna be, yeah, there's lovers. You can, you're so cute. I'm seeing, like, adorable energy here. Like, I'm seeing, like okay, so Devil in Reverse for this card. What'd you call it? The Devil in Reverse for this card, for healing, betrayals, and such like that. And Three of Pentacles is here. It's like you're communicating about your healing. When you talk like that, that's you talking about your healing. Yeah, it's you. That's your foundation right there. That's that paragraph right there. Your foundation is locked in there. Your foundation is locked in there. Like that's your stability right there. That's your sanity right there. That's what's gonna help. That's basically what you're manifesting in this physical reality, right? See? And they want to make it seem as if it's a secret for other people. That's not it. They're just ignoring the fact that you're gifted, and that's not your problem. It was never for them to see anyways. I don't know why they're like, first of all, why did you come over to this person, to the collective? I'm going to speak to these people directly. Why did you come over to the collective to come and spy at what they have? And then you're mad at what they have, so you want to ignore it and neglect it instead? Like, get the fuck out of here, as if we've never been neglected before. Yeah, the Strength card. These people want to compete with their parents. That's the thing. Like, you know, most of the divine feminines and most masculines, right? We've been through so much shit, negligence by our parents, by society, by government officials, by authoritarians and shit like that. We've been so neglected our entire life that we have so much strength that we are able to even contain the fact that Ma'at, and do you know Ma'at? Do you know Ma'at? She's the one who holds the justice scales when they scale your heart to make sure it's as light as a feather in the spiritual. You know how that energy you have, that's a part of your boundaries. Ma'at is your boundary protector. And these motherfuckers are trying to come in and neglect you? Bro, what? You are in a completely different realm. These people are confused. See? They see beautiful things. They see amazing things when they go through their journeys, but their mind is so stunted and emotionally broken that they can't picture it. It's like being a child and seeing something that's just way out of your mental ability and just creating out of it anything. And then when that illusion comes broken, you go crazy because you've convinced yourself that's how it's supposed to be without change, stupidity, imbalance. There's a duality there, though. Even in children, the duality is that, like, you can find the duality in that for children, right? Why children behave that way. Innocence is important, too. But as an adult, you still retain your innocence. You just protect it differently, right? Nine of Pentacles, right? So that last pentacle isn't more so like a key. Yeah. That last pentacle, they're trying to convince you is something of your childhood. Root work, right? Is a lot of children is coming. Children. Innocence is coming out here. Nostalgic energy. Very. I feel like maybe we see it as low vibrational. I feel like maybe we see this as low vibrational energy most times when we think of childhood or something. Yeah. I don't like that. Six of Pentacles coming out again for childhood. There's definitely something there. That's basically the final mystery I need to solve. It's like trying to take out their childhood on us, or trying to take out their childhood, it's definitely victimizing energy. Knight of Wands came out. Knight of Cups again. Two of Swords in reverse. So it's like as if they're in denial, refusing to see who caused them harm. It's like people refusing to see, okay, well, this is just painful. It's like refusing to see your abusers at face value energy, which is why they're trying to victimize themselves. It's like if it's confronting your inner demons type shit. It's people who don't want to do shadow work. Wow. And yeah, they're kind of ignoring that energy, the familial love. They're ignoring familial love. Okay, that's unconditional love, y'all, because I did a whole thing about it. I wrote it down. It's so I was looking for the meaning of estranged love. What does it mean to have estranged love? Because I was confused, because how can love be estranged, right? Because whatever. So I found like eros, philia, storge, ludus, mania, pragma, philautia, and agape. So these are all types of love in Greek. And mania is obsessive love. See, but even that sentence is like, I guess that's the mercy. I guess that's your mercy, is that they enjoy it. But that would mean that you would have to enjoy it as well, which means that you learn your lesson from duality anyways. So maybe that's your mercy. That's really nice. I see that. Because she said, or they said, that's what I meant when I stated they enjoy being miserable. See? But more so, I know that, like, I know there are people who don't enjoy other people, like, being, like, I know that there are people who don't enjoy being miserable, but they want to make other people miserable, and that's why they stay in their misery, because they feel like they get joy from watching other people be miserable. With them type shit, like, oh, this person's struggling and being in this situation with me is so hard on them, like, this is kind of fucking hilarious how they will never, like, leave me and I can do whatever I want with them. That's narcissism. That's what I mean. It's like they might not be enjoying what they're doing. Yeah, so there are people who do, like, enjoy being miserable, because that's just where that's conditioned conformity. That's what you're talking about. Conditioned conformity, right? Which is innocent. It's true. It's innocent, because they don't know that they're miserable, so they enjoy it, which is balance. It is balance. It is justice. But the people that are coming for the collective, that are trying to attack the collective, are not innocent. That's the difference. That's why they can't pass through the gates, because if they wouldn't have such trouble with the collective if they did enjoy their misery, but they can't even do that. So, find a different way. And this is because of this familial love, is what I'm trying to say. Where is it? Storge. They're missing storge. The family love, the unconditional love, they're ignoring that within themselves. And so because they're ignoring that, they remain unhappy, and they're trying to act as if maybe you didn't have familial love in your childhood, or you didn't have the capacity to be available to that love. That's that negligence. They're trying to make it seem as if you didn't receive love when you were a child, but the way they put it is in the way that they want you to argue about it. It's creating conflict for no reason. That's very dangerous. So it's like you received it because you grew up. You know you've received divine love because you love the divine. These are fruits of your labor that you have sowed as a child, right? So they can't talk or say otherwise. So the way that they'll do it is they'll try to put a box on what unconditional love means, and then they'll give options on what people with unconditional love do or say or act like. Or maybe that, or they give options to the unconditional love, right? How can you condition the unconditional love? Make it make sense, right? These people are, that's why I say they're confused. Love is unconditional. When you create boundaries, it ensures that you are safe. It's not like you don't want to give them unconditional love. It's just that they can't receive it. That's the difference. It's not like it's like people who don't want to see you being abundant. So everything that you do, like me wearing this right now, I'm wearing a robe, right? I have my hair up, you know what I mean? A bun. I don't have my edges, you know what I mean? I don't do my edges right now because I'm like real moisturized and stuff like that. I'm probably gonna chill for a little bit. I have stains on my clothing. I have a burn right here, right? So they'll pick apart all those specific things. That's that Queen of Swords energy, because they think that they're copying you. They think they're mimicking you by having boundaries. They want to make it seem as if they're weaponizing. That's that innocence. They're weaponizing the innocence in order to project onto you that that's what you're doing, so that you feel some type of way and are unable to enjoy this period of your time, right? But you have gone through that already. Yeah, so it's talking of have like more boundaries when it comes to the way you identify your love now. That's where you're at. Now that you're activating your DNA with instincts, you're going to be able to create better boundaries for yourself and the way that you express your love. Yeah, express your solidarity, express your fulfillment, right? Because now that you can stop thinking about what they're thinking about all the time, or create boundaries from their opinions and effects on you, and conditioning and traditions. Once you've created boundaries on that completely, High Priestess, yeah, you'll be able to then experience the reality that you truly wanted to experience from a higher perspective, so that you can be able to move appropriately. At least know that you've been moving appropriately kind of energy. Yeah, because then you won't have to experience their own failures. That's your protection. That's also a gift from your ancestors. Yeah, Devil in reverse. Yeah, and so, geez, they're coming out again. Don't worry about them. Rejection is divine protection. Don't worry about them. Just because they're ignoring their own powers doesn't mean that you have to. Yeah, or that you are. That's all it is. It's like they're trying to ruin, I don't know, they're trying to put you in a mood so that they can come and apologize for it. They want to see how they want to take a responsibility. They want to take accountability for why you are in the way that you are, so that they can feel like they have some sort of power over everything that you do. Like, bruh, this shit pisses me off, man. So that was the whole plan. To come in and put you in a mood so that they can come and apologize and get into your space. Yeah. Yeah. That was it. And you've changed now. You're a different person now. Yeah. It's so annoying. It's like grooming to me as well. It's like conditioning someone to be stuck to you, trauma bonded to you, so that you can undivine masculine, the person who is not a masculine energy, the person who's not leading themselves. This Emperor in reverse, you do not have the perfect dick. You are the weakest link. Please get out of the premises. Like, at this point, I'm tired of seeing you here. Yeah. See, this is a happy home and you are not invited. I'm done with that. Yeah, because they keep on trying to create an illusion out of it. Yeah, because it's like ignoring your eviction notice. Bruh. Literally someone trying to manifest fears onto you. I'm done, yo. See how it's getting only like tedious. It's getting tedious. It's getting pressure is getting worse. Yeah. The Ace of Swords. It's getting tedious for these people to like, they have to learn discipline. Yo, I knew you would come out. I knew it. My psychic abilities are unparalleled, and that's the truth. I'm done, yo. I'm out. Empress. And getting old, I'm saying, I'm out. I'm done. High Priestess, I'm done. Burden, I'm done. I'm done. Oh my God. Yo, never underestimate your power. And we're out. I'll see you next time. Bye.